Okay. All right. What's up? Let's go recap, and we can get this thing off the ground, huh?
It's only
All
been
right.
an hour.
All right. We are. Okay. All right. So last time we met, when we started, we were underground Red Larch. You guys had ventured down into a cavern tunnel underneath the back courtyard at Wilver's Wagon Works.
Number
Okay.
16. Yes.
Number 16. It's actually where you guys on this map. It's where you guys' icons are still at, your tokens. Okay. And it was early eve. Well, I wouldn't say late evening. I wouldn't say early either. 9:30, give or take, right? We met with the halfling who wanted to give you some information about 9:30 bells, right? So 9:30. By the time you made it back over to Whalevers, looked around, we were underground by about 10:30, 11 o'clock, give or take, right? Nobody's got a wristwatch, but that was kind of how you figured it to be. Made your way in, met with, best you could figure, a mage named Larok, and had a little scuffle with him. He got away, and that was where we broke and picked back up. Y'all made it through an underground. I wouldn't say it was an underground labyrinth. It wasn't extremely large. Okay. However, I'm trying to. Why is this not? Here, I'm in the right spot, but I don't have the map. There we go. Made it through. There's a couple rooms underground. Some monolith type stones. Bodies seem to be buried in an order manner in that first main room. You made it through. Let's see. Larok had mentioned. Let's see. I want to make sure I get
Did you know a Larok? So did you know a Larok?
Did you do it? I know a Larok?
Yeah.
No, I don't know him. He's a D&D character. He talked about the Bringers of Woe. Or, I'm sorry, you ended up fighting a group. It was mentioned they were known as the Bringers of Woe, right? That's what they called themselves.
I thought you said the Black Church. Or Black Earth. Are they Bringers of Woe or Black Earth? Because I thought
Yeah,
you said they
so
were.
Larok mentioned the Black Earth, right?
Mhm.
That's why I was trying to get it straight. So I'm looking at two different things here. Larok mentioned something, the Cult of the Black Earth, right? And then you ended up exploring some more, and you met up. I think literally in the next room was the next room after you'd gotten out of the big burial chamber, I guess. This is what I'd probably call it, and met a group of people that fought to the death. They called themselves the Bringers of Woe. Okay. You dealt with them pretty handily, actually, by a couple good rolls, a couple good hits, and then some good spell placement, and took care of them pretty quick. Ended up finding a half orc with a little boy pinned down under some rocks. Seemed like a interesting happenstance, considering it seemed like a punishment, and he almost made it out to be like it was normal. Not the half orc, but the boy that was under the rocks. They were really carefully placed over him, just to keep him down, not to make him sure, not to hurt him, but just to make sure that he couldn't move. And you fought the half orc, who was, I don't remember if he gave you his name or not, or if the boy did. I believe he did. Gronk, right? Grund.
Yeah.
I always want to
Grund,
say
yeah.
Gronk because I always make that joke like Gronk. Oh, scary shit. Oh, because kittens always make me carry heavy shit. Anyway, I gotta be good for something. So Grund and it's weird. The boy almost like mourned him dying on his way out when he I would say accompanied you guys, but you kind of forced him to stay with you a little bit. And it almost like he wanted to stay, like he was gonna get in trouble. You made your way back out through. Actually, bring you guys over to the map. About that, we'll bring you guys back to the map where we were, and just so we can see that again. And up and through the tunnel, there's this big empty room. Almost dug out of dirt and and made it through this tunnel. It was about 250 feet long. It's almost a football field, almost 100 yards. And then up and out, where you surfaced behind the quarry on the north side of Red Larch. And that was, put a name to it so you guys have it. Maliko Stoneworks. And it was not a place that you had visited or met anybody before in your travels, exploration around the Red Larch. You had seen it, you knew it was there, you hadn't stopped or anything. We came up a couple for scale, not too far from yeah. I don't remember the names of all of them because it's been a second. The Swinging Sword, which was the inn you guys were staying at, for about 300 feet, 250 north of the Swinging Sword. You guys headed back there. Little boy went off to, or was trying to. It seemed like you guys weren't gonna let him. I'm not. We'll talk about that here in a second. Where he was just gonna go back to his family like nothing had happened. And that is where we left off. You discovered, just to recap too, a couple things we missed. In the dungeon, there was a weird freaking floating rock that you guys were actually able to connect to. It seemed like there was an anti-magic field there, or a levitation field there that Erdon nailed down. And like other stuff you were getting in. I think he actually jumped in there, right? He started to float. And then
Yes.
at one point, moving through there again, there was a pile of dead bodies that you guys found that you were able to identify were not the caravan members, that envoy. They were too decomposed and they were too far gone. They looked like they had died much further back than when the caravan, the convoy, had been missing. So, and that's where we're at. We just got back the Swinging Sword. And the boy would like to go home to his family. His name was... I've got it right here. If I can find the right freaking Braylon. Yeah. Braylon Hatherhand.
Oh, my kid just called, guys.
Okay.
Thought he was gonna have a ride home, but he doesn't have a ride home.
What's your round trip?
Probably about 10, 15 minutes. You can go ahead and play my guy. That's fine with me.
Okay.
And basically keep him with Erdan.
Yeah.
And I'll be right back. All right.
Awesome. Yep.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, so I'm hopping back on Need for Speed until he gets back, right?
I can handle his character. I'm pretty fine with that. He just talked about that, so we can keep going.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. That's the setup. That's where we're at. Here's a recap, and we are back at Swinging Sword.
Wants to go back to his father now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's arguing that he's gonna go, and he's basically, you're, I'm sorry, sir, but you're not gonna keep me here. I'm going back to my family. Thank you. I appreciate you getting me out, I guess.
Why do you want to go back to the father that punished you the way he did?
That's my family. Don't worry about it. And he's gonna go.
I look over at the Ashbourne. This kid thinks he can leave. We saved his life. Now he must have a life debt. He is now our companion.
I'm going home. Thank you very much. He like starts to walk off.
I grab his arm. You ain't going nowhere.
Ah!
Bitch, smack him.
And
God damn it, Ashbourne. Bitch, smack him.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Kaylessa runs over. What are you doing? Braylon, I haven't seen you in a couple days. How are you? Your father's been looking for you.
Looking for him.
Would you let him go?
Hold on. Hold on.
You're
We
strangers
just-
here,
ours,
and I will
pal.
get Harburg involved.
I'm
I
trying
told
to
ya.
tell you what. We just pulled him out from an underground cavern where he was being crushed by rocks, according to him, as punishment that his father doled out. So his father's been looking for him, yet, according to this kid, he's known exactly where he's been out this whole time, and now he's trying to run back to him, and we're trying to at least ensure he'll be safe.
Oh, hold. Braylon, is this true? No, ma'am. No, not at all. I don't know them at all.
We could show you the cavern. If you'd like, we can take you back there too, Braylon, if you want to clear this game.
I suggest you let the boy go.
I'm gonna look to Jasir. What do you want to do?
Follow. We're going back to the cavern.
I'm not going anywhere with you. He pulls away.
Pulls away my ass. Where's my rope?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to do.
I was gonna say, I think he was already tied, wasn't he? Did I have hemp rope on him?
I'm going to do. Hold on.
Yeah,
Give me one
didn't
second.
we
Let me figure out what I'm
have a
doing.
leash on him?
Sorry, guys, I'm on my phone, so
You're fine.
You're fine.
I was like, I can do this, sort of.
So it's
Fucking
let's see, you made it all through there. We determined it would. We put a time frame on the amount of time it took you guys to get through there last time, but it was like right at the end. Wasn't too long, probably down there with all the sneaking around you guys were doing and stuff. 2 hours. So it's like middle of the night. Or no, we had well, you guys were getting out just as the freaking sun was coming up, I think, because there were guys working. It was early morning.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep, it was early
So
morning.
KLS is up. To set the scene, KLS is up. She's moving around the building. Early morning, there's a couple patrons in the inn. They cook all the meals out back and stuff. But they've been maids coming in and out, and serving a couple people at the tables. Kaylessa is obviously speaking up. She knows the boy.
So,
Okay.
as the boy's trying to leave, I'm going to use thaumaturgy, make my voice, boom 3 times as loud, and I'm going to say, "You're not playing games. You will stay here. tell her exactly the truth of what's going on, or I will, with my companion's help, show her exactly what we were talking about. Can I do an intimidation check?
Sure.
What about persuasion? Can I use persuasion?
On the boy?
No, Kalesa.
Kalesa? Sure.
Yeah, try to persuade her that we're telling the truth. That's going terribly.
She's Kalesa doesn't buy it, and Braylon actually in fear starts to pull away, even like a wounded dog, like starts to pull away even stronger. He almost slips out of grasp. But
Okay, fine.
as you're doing this, 3 other guys inside the room who were eating breakfast and have been watching all of this start to stand up and push their chairs away.
Fine, then I'll try to do a persuasion. I'm like, either we can have a scene here, or you can follow us. And we can show you exactly what we were talking about. Heck, I'll let you even do one better. I'll let Braylon go to his father, and then we'll confront him after. And then I'll do the persuasion. Please be a good roll. Damn it! The second one was a good one.
As you're making a scene here for a couple minutes, his KLS is not convinced, and the boy's trying to get away. Let's see. KLS kind of fails that one. It's close. Let the boy go. I'll find Harburg, and we'll see exactly what this nonsense is about.
Bring
Let
him
the
here.
boy go home. Let
I'm
the
a man
boy
of
go
my
home.
word.
Let the boy go
I'm
home.
literally. I'm trying to tell you I'm going to do that.
Okay. All right. And Braylon runs out of the inn.
I want to shove him down when I let go of his hand. Go home, you little net.
And
Am I being
he
too mean? Is this too much of a dick move?
fumbles
Possibly for a little.
fumbles away and runs out of the inn. Okay. Okay. And he runs out and sit down. And Kayla, she had seen the other guys get up. And she motions down. And just sit down, y'all. Just stay here. Don't go anywhere. And she
listen
goes to the
lady,
back
you don't want to
and
be hurt.
huh?
I said,
What's up?
yes, listen to the lady. You don't want to be hurt.
Can I roll a persuasion check to maybe tell Jasir to maybe just slightly calm it down?
That's between you two. Sure.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm down for it. Let's go. What am I throwing for a save?
Uh.
Anything at this point, you'll win.
Skills. New skill sheets.
If he's persuading me, would I use charisma
Uh.
or intelligence?
I'll be charisma since it's also a charisma throw.
I almost like said sense motive, and that's not even a thing anymore. That's wrapped under perception, but do a
You matched.
yeah. There you go. That's fine. Okay. You gonna see Oz. You're not able to influence him one way or the other, so you're both set in your ways about how you want to do this. Roland, are you still on the phone? Can you you want to get some input on this?
Some input, yeah.
I'm still here. I'm so right now we got Myth trying to is Myth the one that's
Trying to
It is
start a
me.
fight? Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
here. I'm not trying
They
to start a
both
fight.
are.
I'm telling them
They're
to down.
they're both in agreement, but about a difference in the way they're trying to go about it, I think.
100%.
So
Meth.
they're letting the kid go. We're gonna go talk to. I kind of missed some of it. My phone was cutting in and out. We're gonna go talk to his father, right?
After we
Kayla-
investigate the cavern.
Kaylessa has somebody going to get Harburg right now, also.
Okay. So let's just wait. So I'll try to convince them both that they don't need to. Like I'll shake my head at Erdan.
Mhm.
Like don't bother. Let him do his thing. And kind of try to get him to not try to persuade him anymore. Not try to persuade him anymore, and basically act like he's gonna do his thing. You let him do his thing. We'll deal with it, whatever consequences we have to.
Watch your step, Ashbourne. You do not want.
Because I have a feeling you try to
Eh, eh.
persuade him, it's gonna make things worse.
And exactly what is this, Mister? I'm gonna talk in a Meat Canyon voice.
What do you talk about? If I was talking to Meat Canyon, would it be
25 cents. That's all it takes to see something so unattainable.
that's Meat Canyon voice? All right, the
Okay,
difference.
fine.
Watch this. This is just
Okay.
a regular Jasir.
Y'all are crazy. All right. So a couple minutes goes by and Harbert comes in. He's looking rather frustrated at this point to be bothered. It's quite so early with this, but he comes in. What's Kayla? So what's the ruckus going on here? This a fight starting? Are you what's the problem? Why are you? What have you three found?
Something that I think will shock you, Sir Holbrook. Now, if you
Well,
follow us, we will show
let's-
you what we
It'll
have found.
be easier
Then
to
let's
show
go.
you.
Let's go.
So we're gonna have to go in the out.
Yes, in the out.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh, fine. Let's
So,
go.
yeah,
Lead the way.
We'll take him to the area where we came out at.
Okay.
Along the way, we'll give him a quick recap of everything we found, what happened, tell him about the boy.
Tell him about the half orc.
Yeah, tell him about that too. How the boy, says his father was the one that put him there, and then when we took him back to the inn, lied about it to everyone else, and then to be in a hurry to get back, and that how we were initially trying to investigate about the wagon, and neither shop was telling us which one actually worked on it. So we investigated, and that's how we found the ground cavern.
Right.
We're just giving him a quick sit rep.
So hopefully we don't end up in jail ourselves.
He rubs his beard a little bit. Rubs his chin. I don't remember if he has a beard. He rubs his chin. Takes in what you have to say. Fine. Show me. So, you guys walk him up. You're gonna go in the you said you're going in the back door in the tunnel, not through Whalevers, correct?
Well, yeah,
Right.
because Welvers is
Because-
sealed off.
Okay.
Right. So also
We didn't break in, I promise.
he won't suspect that we found it the other way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 'cause the cave in. Okay. So you walk him in, and he's a little taken aback when you show him the almost like a cellar door, right? We talked about, but it's kind of concealed. It's up at the quarry, and it's just kind of out of the way. Obviously, you don't want everybody finding your secret door to your, you know, your hidden layer
to
and
your
shit.
your cult.
Yeah, yeah. So you walk them down in through the tunnel and stuff, and past the open chamber, big open chamber where remember the cloaks were hanging, and through the iron door, and you gonna go straight in, or you gonna show them the weird magic floaty room, or what's your route through here? I'm just gonna bring
We'll
the
go,
map back
we'll
up
take
so
a
you
minute
can.
and show him the rock.
Yes,
I think
please.
it's been,
I
Well,
think as we
before the-
walk in, we ask him
It-
about what he knows
uh,
about the Black Earth.
I got 3 people.
Okay.
All right. You guys,
Sorry.
you good? I know Discord's kind of sketchy on a phone, so it's up to you. So
Yeah. So, yeah, we might want to inquire about the Black Earth. Okay. Easier when I'm sitting down. I can read my character chart.
Yeah, Black Earth and Bringers of Woe. See if he knows anything about him. Kind of show him the robes and obviously the dead bodies at this point.
the dead bodies that you made unalive, or the other ones?
Yes, yes to
both.
both.
Both of them.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure we know. Okay. You guys walking back through there, and it's empty. It's as empty as it was when you left it. He seems to recognize a couple of the bodies on the ground. He sees Grund. And almost like a sympathetic, you know, reaches down, closes his eyes. Rigor mortis to set in. The eyes won't close, but he tries. And when
Take
they
2
won't,
copper pieces, put on his eyes.
okay.
For your traditions.
And he's walking through and sees the bringers, and want to see if any of them are named. Okay. Nothing with that. You just kind of okay. The dead bodies, with the rats and stuff. You clear the rats away. They kind of scurry off. And he looks for a second, takes note really quick, and he doesn't say much as you're walking through. So he say it again.
Oh, I was talking to my kid. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So as you get through, and then the old man that was sitting on the stool that you guys ended up murdering. I mean, that he attacked, and you guys saved yourselves in self-defense. He just kind of shakes his head, and he's like, "Huh." You walk him through the last room
Tony Crystal.
there, numbered T9 and stuff, and
When we're in that room, I want to tell him about the guy that was there as Larock. Ask if he knows who Larock is.
I don't. I'll ask around. I no worries. I'll see what I can find out.
Do you believe us now?
I know this is a lot to take in, Harburg, but we have no reason to lie, and that boy is hiding something, as is his father.
There's been a lot of talk around Red Larch the last few months. This would be pretty hard to take in for a lot of people here. But I hear a lot and I see a lot, and I didn't want to say as much in the inn, especially after the scene the three of you caused already this early in the morning.
It looked like you
There's a
recognized
lot
a
of
few of the bodies.
there's yes, Bar Augustus one, those you named the bringers of woe. I've seen them around town. I don't know them by name. Grund was mostly kept to himself. He was the one that kept the market grounds and upkeep. But what concerns me the most, I've had suspicions about some things going on, and I've had my ear to the ground. But what concerns me the most is the bodies that you found. He mentioned talk about the ones with the rats and stuff. He says bodies they don't belong to anyone here. We haven't had any missing people, anyone coming up missing.
Well, these look to
But
be very old. So.
they're also not your delegation that you were trying to find,
Looking for, yeah.
which bothers me for more reasons than one. But that means that there's more here going on than what we thought.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's going on right under your nose, and you're just letting it happen.
There's a I'm gonna choose to ignore your arrogance for other things going on. This town is more of my concern than dealing with you. But what worries me is this is a different group of people. There's a group here. I've had my eye on several people. There's a group. They call themselves the Believers. They seem to think they run this town.
Holbrook, do you think you could give us a list of these names, and we can go, quote unquote, talk to them?
Well, Bar Augustus was one that we knew about. Braylon's father was another. We've had suspicions and eyes on several business owners in the area. I'm going to deal with some of them. I'm going to ask you to not be involved in that yet. As much as that's a thing, I don't think they're tied to the same caravan or the same envoy that you're looking for. They have their egos, but if I'm right, they're not in no position to get tied into international affairs at this point. I don't think they would interfere with that.
I want to tell you two things. First, I know this isn't what you were asking us to look into. It wasn't what we expected to find when we were looking into the thing you asked us. Second, it seems like Harburg's father is in control of, or sorry, not Harburg, sorry. Braylon's father is in control of a lot of this, because as we showed you, told you, Braylon's father had him down here under a pile of rocks with Ground watching him, and we did our best not to have to murderate everyone, but they didn't give us much choice.
I believe you. I believe you on the second. I don't think that Braylon's father. Get his name really quick, because he'll tell you guys what his name. He's also gonna ask you not to get involved with that. Hold on, I've got it.
Hatherhand was his last name.
Yeah, Hatherhand, but it's Rothar.
I would still like to talk to the owner of the wheel shop. I need to find this caravan. Very important that I do so.
I know you say that you think Rothar isn't involved, but why would the kid tell us that?
That's not what he said.
My
he
mistake,
said he's not
sorry.
in charge. You assumed he was in charge of the whole thing because his kid's down here.
My mistake.
No, I wouldn't believe he doesn't have the clout here. I would believe he's involved. I wouldn't believe that he had anything that. is running things. Let me have a few days. As a matter of fact, it's not let me. I'm going to take a few days. I'd like you to stay out of that temporarily, but stay around, please. I would appreciate it if you were close. I may need a hand from somebody not from here.
Understood. If you might, the individuals that witnessed the ruckus earlier, put their minds at ease so that everyone is not possibly wary of us. Be a little bit of
Well,
assistance.
unfortunately, I can mention things, but they watched you manhandle a local child. There's
I'll
already
do it
probably,
again too.
And I'm gonna look to Jasir and be like,
and that's what I'm
that's on
afraid
you."
of. As much as you're helping me out, I'm not afraid to lock you up, keep you out of the way.
So what?
If it's gonna be, if you being here will make it worse, you're still strangers here.
They need to know their place.
And you
Maybe
need
we
to
should
know
know
yours.
ours.
My calling is higher than that of this little town.
I
Then be
just
somewhere
look
else.
at the ground and shake my head like, oh my god.
I'm gonna do the same.
Then please, by all means, go be where your calling is.
My calling right now is here, so I can find
I've had enough.
information.
Thank you for helping out with this. I'm going to go tend to things. Please stay
And
around in
nod.
town for a couple days and let me and be available. I would appreciate you're available.
And
for
what's
some
of our
help
payment?
later. Payment for what?
Well, we fucking did the job, didn't we?
No, we didn't find
No.
out about the wagon.
We did something totally else other than the job.
This was found by happenstance.
Nothing is free. This information will cost you.
I'm gonna tell Harburg to leave, and I'm gonna try talking to our and Jasir while he walks away. I understand your
He
calling
leaves.
and your.
He's getting frustrated.
I'm gonna talk to Jasir. I understand your calling. I understand where you're coming from. Believe me, I do. But is there any way, any possible way, you could tone down your dickishness?
That's the best word I've heard today. Made up.
Ridiculousness.
Oh, speaking of which, sorry. I did mean to give you guys this. It's not gonna level you, but 435 experience points from last time.
How much?
435.
435 is where we're at. Okay.
Yeah. No, added to.
Oh, so 330.
So it'd be. You up to 36?
736 for those of you who can't do math.
Oh, it let me stay at 300. That's why I was saying. Okay.
Oh no, do not. That's way too many points. It
All
put
right.
36 twice, I guess, and it went 73,636.
Level
oh,
to
it's time
20.
to level up.
Yeah, let's
God,
see.
I know.
That would be straight to level 10. Hey, so your guys are tracking to level 3's cutoff is 900 points total.
Does that automatically update your level?
No,
so
you have to
when
go
you-
in the builder.
Yeah, so when you add it to your experience points and rolling it, you're still gone right now?
No,
Or
I'm
did
I'm
you make it
back.
back
I
home?
just
Okay.
typed it in.
Yeah, so when you type in a total that's above a threshold to level, that little anvil comes up and it's the character mancer like automatic. It's the level wizard. You click on that and it walks you through leveling everything. It's not gonna work for yours. It will do it. But because it's a custom race, we'll actually have to go in and I'll have to do that with you probably because I need to see how it works for custom races too, and we'll just walk them through whatever the racial level is. If there's any racial abilities and stuff that are gained, I don't think there are third level, but we bring it up. Oh yeah, there's
Back
not.
to,
So you
the
should
diggers.
just be able to, yeah, you should just be able to level it, and it'll do it based on the fact you're a ranger, and it'll just walk you through the next
Okay.
level of ranger stuff, and it'll add it all. It'll like ask you questions or whatever. You do your pull downs, add it, sum it up, and it'll modify your entire character sheet for what it needs. So it's a
Okay,
really
that's
quick
kind of
wizard.
cool. I didn't
Yep.
know that. I put a 1 in front of the 7, and I was like, oh yeah, just bring up the animal. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, so that's done. All right, Harburg had left, and you guys were talking. Okay.
No, I cannot.
They were talking, but
I'm getting very aggravated as I'm going nowhere in my fucking search for this fucking caravan. I am on a deadline, and you are not. You do not understand the machinations that are going to happen if this does not get solved, if nothing gets found.
Maybe you could
Well-
explain it to us, and also, what's the phrase? You catch more flies with honey than vinegar?
I've never heard that before.
It pays to be nice versus pissing everyone off.
I mean, if you just slaughter everyone and torture the people who know stuff, I mean,
You want to have a mob against us? I mean, I know we're somewhat strong, but I don't think we can take a whole town.
I can just hide and shoot arrows and hide again. I mean, I don't know what you want from me.
I mean, you missed at point blank range before.
So did hey, listen here, fucking fat ass footsteps.
I never claimed to be good at stealth.
perfectly quiet.
Is there any way we can come to a compromise? You tell us why this is of the utmost importance, and maybe you tone it down just, let's say, 20% even.
15.
Just tell us why it's important.
Delegation going to another kingdom. Of course, it's going to be important.
Well, we can sit here and continue to argue, or we could go back to the bar, have a drink, and discuss things.
I fear the bar may not be the best place to discuss now that we have more eyes watching us.
Ah, but we can see them as well.
All we know. I'll just go along.
So is there any criminals in the area that I can go talk to?
Harburg's gone, so you're asking us. We don't know.
No, I'm talking to the DM.
You don't have any direct contacts anywhere around here. You could always see what you could dig up. It will take some time.
Can we go back to the other map now, since we've discussed things and are we in agreed leaving and going back to the inn?
Yeah, let's go back then.
Let's do it.
I mean, we're still staying there, so regardless of they're looking at us now or why I'd rather us know who's watching us than to be sleeping and find out later.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to the inn. Let's go sit at a table.
Okay. All right.
I'd say
You guys
since-
head back to. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what time of the morning is it?
Early, 6, 7-ish. So when you originally emerged from this tunnel the first time, there were workers already at work, and day was starting to break. So
I was just gonna maybe recommend if it was like wee early hours in the morning, we take a rest.
Yeah.
But never mind.
by the time you guys got out, made it back, walked Harburg through everything, and then let him take time to discuss everything, and then made it back out. 8:30.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. As we're sitting around the table at the inn, I put down a nice big palladium coin. Once we
what?
find the delegation, the platinum coin. Sorry,
okay.
palladium.
Gotcha.
The one platinum coin I have in my inventory is not for use. It's for the delegation and going to the when we find the delegate and we go to the fuck, I can't remember the name of the place. But when we go there and we talk to the actual king and stuff like that, that coin is to be presented to him as a token of good faith between the two countries. So I explained to them exactly, why I have this super expensive fucking coin in my possession.
Mm-hmm.
Explain it to them, show them around, and then I hide it again because goddamn, whew,
Yeah.
I know people want to steal that shit.
Half pint said because you stole it.
He's
Okay.
a rogue, so
What better person to have the coin and deliver it than the one person who steals coin?
Fair. Are you gonna be a dick to them too?
The delegation?
I was being snarky, but yes.
Yes.
Okay. As long as it's to everyone, I guess it's to be expected.
I slammed down 2 gold coins.
Okay.
Round of your best drinks.
That's a lot of money. All right. Well, it is 9 o'clock in the morning, and y'all are drinking already. So should be a great day.
One
Can't wait to see how
I
this starts out.
think I'll pass on the drinks.
I will too.
You're going to pass?
Considering we've been up all night after an intense fight and none of us have had any rest, unless you two are objected to it, I'm thinking since he asked us to give him a few days, we've already caused a ruckus, laying low might be good for the while. Just a little while.
And you wouldn't want a drink to soothe you to sleep? What kind of monster are you, Ashbourne?
Not a dick.
Don't think I went that, but I might have some eggs and some bread.
I pull back my 2 gold coins, set out 2 silver. Fine. I guess I'll be drinking alone.
Yes, save your money.
Okay. All right.
So we're gonna have. Well, I'm gonna eat breakfast, I suppose.
Yeah.
And pay for that. How much is that gonna cost?
Okay. Meals, a couple copper. Like 3 copper in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
so.
yeah.
And just to reiterate on it too, like it's basically like to scale it, like a day's wages is a silver piece for a common laborer. So.
Mm.
Okay.
God, they're making bank.
Yeah.
I'll ask for steak. Rare. Very rare.
All right.
He wants to hear that motherfucker moo.
I mean, that's kind of what we have to eat, so yeah.
But
Okay.
after that, I want to go about and sell my my agates and my moonstone, etc., etc.
Okay.
Is there any gem shops nearby that I could perchance go to?
So there's I don't believe there's an actual like jeweler or in town, and that's actually what I'm looking up right now. I knew that question was coming, so the market I believe was we were at like the 3-day left count, so when the market was gonna be coming back into town. Let's see. There's a Gale Curse is a shop that you guys had kind of looked around. Used a he was kind of like a shopkeeper and then also the town barber. He's got kind of he had kind of a wide selection of stuff in there when you guys checking that out. Let's see. There's a Valavos Sundries. You kind of walked around looking at when you guys were exploring before, and this is at number 22 on the map. I'm trying to dial that in right here and right now.
My map keeps
So
going
it's
black.
you guys should be back on the Red Larch map.
What was it called again?
22
I'm
is
sorry?
the his name is Valavo. Valavo's Sundries, and that's 22. That's all the way down the long road, just west of the market. like a block and a half south of Whalevers Wagon Works, which was 16, which is where you guys went underground.
So
Seems
like
to be a
around 12.
pretty big selection of stuff in there. Yeah. Sorry, Galekers is, I just thought, where's the name? 17. So he is kind of off the main road. Over here more towards the residences and stuff. And I'm pinging it, but it's kind of small on this map because this map's so big. So if you take the main intersection 1 block north and 2 blocks east, 17 is Galekers. And let's see, there are 2 smiths in town also. There's a potential they're looking for something. You might be able to sell those there if you're just looking to get rid of some gemstones. You never know if they're trying to put something in some work or something. And then that's kind of your, it looks like that's your best bet for getting rid of any of your gemstones or anything.
Yep, let's go there.
Okay, which one's first?
I'm
The
holding
2
on to mine.
agates.
Which place are you going first?
Fucking God, what is it called? The one that's a block from fucking 16.
Okay. That is Valavo's Sundries. So,
That's the one.
all right, so you wander down there and you make your way towards Valavo's. It's run by it's actually, there's no specific shop or store in this place that looks like it's targeted to an economy, to a certain sector of the economy, other than like the Smiths and the specialty shops, but like the wagon special. But there's no other like specialty shops, right?
Whalevers,
There's the
yeah.
Wagon Works and there's the Smiths, and that's about it. So this place is just littered outside the door, and it looks like it's actually a private home, but it's just tools leaning against the walls outside, different farming implements. Like there's some furniture outside that actually looks like it's been there for a long time. It looks like it hasn't been he's had some trouble moving some. There's outdoor furniture and stuff. Some of it's even rotting. There's some barrels outside. Look like they've seen better days. There's even like doors, like maybe got salvaged from something else and just waiting for somebody to find them a new home, or need for somebody else to need some work or do door replacements and stuff. And there's a small faded sign on the front door. It says Valavo's Sundries, and it's the door's open, and
I go in.
it's pretty okay. Inside there's it's so it looks like a house, and it's no different on the inside. You walk in, and it looks like you walk into a foyer, or a main like reading room.
Like somebody's house. Like you just
Yeah,
walked into
and
somebody's
it
house
just
uninvited.
littered with, except it's just littered with all kinds of. There are some new things, but like just a wide
Mostly
variety of
old.
just everything you could imagine you might want. There's rope. He's got like burlap sacks for grain and other things that are empty. There's stored over here. There's some more outdoor farming implements and stuff, like rakes and hoes and everything else, and a couple shovels and stuff. He's got
Okay.
gloves, like work gloves on work gloves, just piled of different assortment of uh yeah, I mean, Matt, you remember going in like surplus shops, right? Like, oh crap, I need another pair of pants. I'm gonna go see what they got down the street. Just
I
the
swear
same
to
way, it's
God.
just thrown everywhere. Um, and yeah, right.
Did
Like
anybody come with me?
this old wagon wheel, like in the house in the hallway, like against the wall. Anybody go with him?
No, I'm
I
gonna
said,
go see Dar
No,
at,
I'm
at the All Faith Shire.
Go see who?
Is it Imdar? Madar.
Oh, the
Embark, there you go.
the priest.
The priest that helped me out.
Mm, Okay, yeah, we'll okay, we'll do this one at a time then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Imdar Ralvander. Okay, and then Air Down, were you going with him?
No, I was gonna go try taking a rest.
Okay, all right, well, yeah, we'll do this 3 different phases then. Okay, yeah, so you walk in and then there's like another, like, it was probably the, I don't know, the equivalent is not a living room, but like the main studio where you entertain people, and it's just more junk, and some of it's new, like you can pick up, there's like, you know, here and there different items are actually look unused. Um, there's mirrors and lamps and rolled up carpets. There's even, you see like bits of armor here and there, like there's a shield thrown in the corner. Um, but
Useless
you get
items.
huh?
Useless items.
So you get a retired human male. It looks all kind of older and retired, and kind of walks in from the back of the house. Looks like he was eating breakfast in his kitchen that's still functioning as a kitchen, right there. So he gives off the vibe that he definitely like lives in and among his junk that he's selling.
Hello, friends.
Good morning. Sorry, I was eating. It's breakfast. What can I do for you today? What can I help you with? I've got everything you could need around the wildly successful here in Red Larch. You new? Are you staying? Are what's? I haven't had the
I'm
pleasure
on
of meeting you,
business. I need to
sir.
sell these gems.
Oh, of course, of course. Oh, let me see what you have. And just give me 1 second. You go. I've got it here somewhere. And he starts digging through a drawer. Not there. I'll be right back. Walks in the other room. Hears some things clanging around and something fell. Crack. You hear glass breaks. Another fucking 7 fucking years. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. And he like comes back up front. He's come, have a seat, and walks you back to the kitchen where he's eating. And he just kind of picks his plate up and throws it over on the counter and just push some. He's got his napkin. He just kind of pushes it out of the way. It falls on the floor. He doesn't notice it. He moves his obviously strong drink over to the side of the table. She's, yeah, just come have a seat. Let me see what you got.
I go sit down, pull out the 2 agates and the 1 moonstone that I have in my possession.
Okay.
Set them on the table in front of him.
All right. Give me 1 second. Just want to find the spot where. Okay, that was the offerings. Okay. Okay, you said the 2 agates and the moonstone, right?
Moonstone, yes.
Okay. Oh, all right. He takes a look at them. Oh, these are. Oh, this one's cracked. Takes the agates aside and he's looking at these. He's gets his little eyepiece and brings it up. Takes the moonstone in his hand really quick. Brings his eyepiece up. He goes, I mean, and sets it back down. He's, no. Sometimes we have trouble selling some of these stuff. We don't see things like this all the time through here. It's not so much a matter of what they're worth, but what I can get for them. I can buy them from you. I'm gonna end up sitting on them for quite a while. What are you trying to get for him? He picks the moonstone back up and looks at it again through his little eyepiece. And what are they worth to you? Are they special? Somebody give them to you? Are you you take them off a dead body? I bet you did.
I
You look
did,
like
yes.
the one. Well, good. Then either way, you'll end up with more than you had before. So, I'll You said you have 2 of the agates.
2 of the agates, yep.
I'll I'll give you. And he looks around like he's kind of like nobody else is in the house. Nobody. It's obviously his business is not is he's not. He kind of looks around like he leans in. Oh, I'll give you 10 gold pieces for all 3 of them. You won't find a better deal than that here.
How much for the 2 agates? I'm starting to become partial to this moonstone.
Those small things by themselves. The moonstone's where it's at. I'll give you a gold for both the agates, but it's 10 for the whole thing for all 3 of them.
So this moonstone to you is worth 9 gold, huh?
Huh. Those are special. Yeah. No lies. I'm.
I don't think I'll keep the moonstone for now. But I will sell you the 2 agates for 1 gold and 5 silver pieces.
12 for the whole thing for all 3. That's a lot. You know, your business isn't what it used to be. And like I said, I'll have to sit on them for a while to get rid of them, but it's worth it. I'll give you 12.
I think I'll stay strong. How do you feel about the 1 gold, 5 silver for just the 2 agates?
I really need the other one to make it worth my while. I'll give you 12 silver pieces for the agates.
13?
I tell you what. You sell me all 3 of those. I'll give you 13 gold and my word right now. That's as good as any gold. My word that the next time you're in town and you're looking for something, son, I'm gonna give you a discount just 'cause I like you. I'm gonna give you 25% off next time you're here in Red Larch. Anything you could find in this house.
You say anything, huh?
Anything that's for sale.
How about your soul?
Anything that's son, I already sold that. I've been married 4 times. Anything you say, anything here for sale, you can have it. 25% off next time you're in Red Larch.
12 silver it is then. I grab the moonstone, shake his hand.
All right. You just remember, you had your opportunity.
Oh, I know. I
I said anything for sale, half pint. She's like, I want your shoe. like, then you only got one shoe.
I'm
Like,
sure he'd sell it.
he's got. I think he's got a few in the back extra. But all right, you're making a mistake. I'm telling you, you're not gonna find a better deal for that stone.
Oh, I don't plan to sell this stone. I have uses for it.
All right.
Something I've gotten by.
He digs in. He's got 9 silver pieces in his pocket. He goes to take the agates. He counts them out in threes. He goes 3, 6, 9, and then he points at the piles. He says 3, 6, 9, and 9, 10, 11, or 10, 11, 12. Here you go. He slides the 9 gold. He slides it over across the table to you. Mighty fine doing
give
business
me
with
this
you.
one.
I appreciate you coming.
What did you give me?
So, he, are you on stream? I want to show you this.
Give me just a minute. Give me like 5 minutes. If you want to go ahead and do the other guys real quick, I gotta talk with parents quick.
I was just okay. All right. Did you catch that, Joe? You saw what I did, or you heard what he did? For those of you watching at home, this is what happened. He's got a bunch of gold, a bunch of silver pieces, and he goes just like this. He goes 3, 6, 9. That's 10, 11, 12. Here you go. All right. All right. I have a feeling Matt's gonna end up trying to kill everybody in town. Ah. All right. Thanks, Roxy. Hey, how you doing? It's not me. I'm just role playing. There's characters, and I'm just doing things. I'm playing a character. Everyone wants to blame the DM. I can't help the dude in the game's an asshole. So, if everybody was me, it would just be like 3 characters and 1,000 copies of me being myself. Exactly. Exactly, Joe. See? So, actually, there's a little bit of more I want to interject with Meth too. So when he comes back, we'll yeah, but wording matters. Yeah, I know. I'm sure he would. All right. We're actually gonna take a break because I'm not done with that encounter yet with him. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna grab another beer real quick and stuff, and we'll hang out. And as soon as he comes back, oh, is that him? Did he come back? I just heard something. Yeah, as soon as he comes back, we'll let that play out because there's something else. There's other stuff I want to do with that, so we'll be right back. Hey, if he gets back before I do, tell Meth we're gonna handle his stuff. I'll be right back.
Dan, you there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
I just mute myself because I end up making commentary.
No, I was laughing. I have myself on push to talk because I was cracking up the whole encounter.
Oh yeah, this is probably not going to end well for that guy. And unfortunately for us too, by proxy.
I think it's gonna go actually fine because they're both on the same wavelength in their sketchiness. So he's a rogue, and the other guy's kind of like this sketchy store owner.
Yeah, that's true. I just thought it was funny. My word means a lot, and then he proceeds to lie.
Worth more than gold.
Evidently, it's worth 3 less gold.
And then the 25% off anything, I was like, if I were Matt, I was like, well, let me take a look around your store before I make that deal. That would be me. I was like, all right, 25% off anything, huh? Let me see. I'm going to go around pointing at things. Is this for sale? Is this for sale?
Yeah, but he said next time you're in town, which to me
Right?
insinuated that his shop would be closed the next time we came down. Like he's probably just
Possibly.
yeah.
Mike,
But you
kid
never
got
know.
a kill on Apex. All right. Is Meth back?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. All right, guys. I'm a craft beer nerd. I'm kind of a beer snob. I'm just gonna be honest. You guys have seen me review beers on stream before. No shame whatsoever. But it's one of those nights when I'm feeling like slumming it. This is slumming, and that's what I drink. So I have no shame about drinking some Shiner Rock. If I hadn't moved back to South Carolina, I would have moved to Texas because I honestly feel like I was supposed to live there. But I got things to do here. But I will drink some Shiner, and I got no shame about it whatsoever. But if you bring
It's
Bud
not
Light
bad.
in my house, if you bring Bud Light in my house, you're not allowed in. Like,
That's what I'm having tonight. Only because I bought it for my stepfather.
okay, well,
But
like
for
I'll drink.
Thanksgiving, and he didn't drink anything. Well, he did. He drank alcohol.
No, it is
He
great,
he
kitten. I
drank
love it.
Fireball. He drank Fireball.
Well, yeah. No, I'm not slamming it, kitten. This is my slumming beer right here. Is Shiner. That's as low as I'll slum. People drinking Bud Light, like you're not even welcome to stay in my house. Like you can sleep in the backyard. So.
I can't do beer. I do whiskey and any other hard liquor for the most part.
I did
Yeah.
hard liquor last time we played. We seen where that went. So
Yeah,
Not
you
doing that
didn't,
again.
but I did.
it was bad. I was barely alive at the end of the thing. I was like, dang, I drank half a
Yep.
bottle of vodka. It was a big bottle. It wasn't a small bottle.
So all of these go up on YouTube. All these sessions, and bro, I had to cut like the last half an hour off. I was like,
I'm sure you did.
It was a
I
little
was
rough.
laughing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, no, let's see. Where was Valvosa's Sundries at? Is that number 13?
Valivo is 22. 13 was the what was that right there?
I am back.
You said 13 was Ironhead Arms.
I do want to go to the smithy after.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, this is did you see what he did with the coins? Did you catch that? Roll a perception check. Or what's your passive perception? I'm sorry. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception's 14.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna show you what he did because you caught it like as soon as he tried to do it.
What's that?
So he slides some coins over to you. You see this on stream?
Oh, I need to pull up stream. Sorry.
Yep. So I show
Thanks,
you
Timmy, got
exactly what he
distracted.
because you're good.
Well, you pulled it out of his pocket, didn't he? Or did you just slide it across
Yeah,
the table
so
after you pulled it out of his pocket?
he pulls some coins out, and this is what he does. He pulls some coins out of his
Give me a minute.
pocket.
I got an ad.
Okay. Subscribers don't have ads. Anyway, anyway. Let me know when you're back.
It said 10 seconds. And out for
Yeah,
2 ads.
No, it froze
Twitch
for
is
me.
freaking ridiculous, man. I've thought about making this flip to Facebook or to YouTube.
YouTube's not a bad platform.
Aw.
All right.
It just doesn't have the viewers.
Yeah. So he pulls some coins out and he does this and he goes. He puts them away and he goes 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. 12 silver.
What?
And that's exactly it. He tries to sleight of hand you for 3 silver pieces and you caught it. Like you just blatantly watched him like he was not as smooth as either he used to be or he's trying to be. But
It
yeah,
counts these 3
yeah,
piles
yeah.
like
yeah, he goes
one each.
he goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go.
Oh, okay. So your follower goal at the bottom was kind of blocking what I was saying.
Oh, sorry. Here, we'll do it up here.
No. You're good. You're good. I see. I get what you're saying. now.
Yeah. Just and he really quick redirects. So he slides your coins across the table and he's oh, by the way, I have something. I heard you guys were from out of town. And completely shifting gears because like he went from this point where he like was hoping you're gonna stay in town and this whole like sales thing to like now he just knows. He's like, I heard you guys were out of town from out of town. And he like really quick redirects, right? It's like
I immediately pull
I
out
heard
my
your-
dagger, reserve, and pull it to his throat and say,
what?
"Count the coins. Count the coins for me, will you?"
And he does, and he really quick. He just you don't even see where it comes from, but he just all of a sudden he's what's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. What? I'm sorry. And there's 12 coins there.
Don't think I didn't notice. You do that again, and I'll slit your throat, old man. I grab the coins off the table.
Well, I'm sorry.
Walk
Whatever
out
I
of the
did,
shop.
whatever I did to offend you. But I hold on. Wait. I have something for you. I think. You're new in town, right? People have seen you with Harburg, and you made it. Everybody knows you made a scene this morning. But I think I think I understand, and I may have something that. Take a look at something. I have no need for it, and it might help you. I don't know. So just stay here. Just stay here. And he walks back into the other room where he went to get his eyepiece from, and he goes to you hear the drawer close. He puts it back and closes it, and then he goes over to the bookshelf. He's where did I put it? I know it was here somewhere. And hey, don't forget to change your inventory too. Just what did I do with it? Looking through books, he said, "No, not this, and not this." Oh, here it is. Here it is. And he comes stumbling back out of the room. He's like, "Here, as a token of I don't know what I did to offend you. I'm sorry, but here, this is I can't read this, but I thought maybe you could, or maybe somebody else could. Maybe you being from out of town, but there's a merchant that came through during the last market, and he hands you this book, and it's just the whole thing's in Dwarvish, like the cover, and it's just beautifully bound, and this deep, rich blue book with like vellum pages in it and stuff, and it's just beautifully written Dwarvish, and it says I don't know what's in it, but I got it from somebody passing through town. Nobody else here collects books the way I do, and he as if you I got it. I was super interested in it, and he caught me up in it. I paid 50 gold for it, and I I don't need to make a profit on it. I would just give it to you for what I paid for it. But says it came. Does he know anything else about it? That's it. But he was. It's a weird book, and it was a weird circumstance, and I know there's a lot been going on, and I just here, I don't know. I think you could do something with it. I'll give it to you for what I paid for it.
No. Definitely not. Think I'm gonna sell you back for a book I can't even read?
Well, certainly you know somebody. It was just with everything weird going on lately, and that this merchant he was really something about him. He just gave me the creeps, but I couldn't say no. I had to have it. There was something that drew me to it, but I can't read it, and it just please just 40 gold. I don't want it. I don't even want the reminder that he scared me. I'll 35.
Hmm.
It came from some the guy that sold it to me. The man he said it came from a another shady like a skipper on a boat from in Wamford in supposedly he's got a dozen others just like this. I don't know. This is some piece of some puzzle. I don't want it. I don't want to figure it out. I just want some of my money back.
I'll give you 5 gold for it.
5 I I'd burn it before I lost that much money on it.
Then burn it. Here, do you need help? I pull out my tinder box.
Fine, I'll take your 5.
Thank you. I grab the book from him and I set down my my 5 gold, and I want to do sleight of hand to take one piece away from him. Count it all out just like you did.
Sure. He doesn't catch you.
Now stay out of trouble, I
Oh,
say as I
come
walk out.
on.
I kind of just like run out. What?
Heaven.
Something
My
crashed
screen-
or something?
My monitors went black, but like it's still catching the input from.
Like it still has a chat box and stuff like that?
Yeah, so if I'm looking at my capture card output, it's still there, but my monitor's gone, like just went out. But it's lit, like it's dark, waiting for input.
Weird.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna unplug the input quick, plug it back in, and see what happened. So anyway,
After that, I need to head to a smithy shop to get my dagger reserve appraised.
okay, waiting for my monitor to come back up. I've been having this weird, like, I'll be doing something and all the inputs on my computer stop too. Pissing me off. It's been happening a lot. It was happening a lot actually during freaking playing Fortnite and Warzone, but no signal.
Have you done a full restart?
Yeah, I've done all the updates and restarted up both games, updated Windows. Here we go. There it goes. AMD driver crash.
Mine was. Oh, Mine was the cable was coming out the back of the card.
Everything's freaking. I love AMD. I love my graphics cards. I've got 2 Radeons, like 6000 series cards, and like I absolutely love them. But every now and then, like the drivers are stupid shit. Okay. Oh.
Have you already finished the other people's, the other guys, what they're doing?
No, it was.
No,
I
we're
wanted
waiting on
to,
you.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna log out of Roll20 and log back in. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, I wanted to
'Cause,
finish that with you really quick first, and then come back. So I'm gonna log back in Roll20
So
real quick.
since we finished
Okay.
with what I was doing
Yeah, we're
on
gonna
that
go
end,
to
the other
Aerodon with the
guys, and then
sleep.
yeah.
But Roland, we're gonna handle yours. There we go. Okay. And you said you were heading to a smithy, so there's 2 in town, and one of them is right up the road from where you're at. And
I'm
that
trying to
is,
go to the one right.
which I think actually is the one that Roland was heading towards.
Oh, is he going to a smithy too? Roland?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I was
Right?
heading to the no, I was heading to the priest.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, we'll do that first. He's gonna go see Imdar, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So you actually would have gotten there before Jazir got
Before I
down
finished.
to Valavos, but well, just because it's like literally right next door. But yeah, okay. So you walk in, and maybe they have keyboards at the shop. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, walk in, it's all quiet and fine. Like, there's no one attending right now. But it's pretty empty. Um, I use too many qualifiers that don't count. So it's empty. You walk in and the same thing you've seen before when you came here, when you were here. You stayed for a little bit. You know your way around. Imdar is not immediately available up front.
Okay, is Lemire around? His acolyte?
Lemura,
Yeah, Sharon.
she's not immediately visible. But you
Okay.
walk in and you wait a few minutes. You hear some stuff in the back. There's obviously movement around tending to the temple and stuff.
I'll call out. I'm there. You're on.
Star.
Okay. Lemura actually, she hears you and she comes out. She's oh yes, Mr. Roland, please. I'll let Brother Imdar know that you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you. And blessings on you, sir. Walks towards the back.
Nod.
And a few minutes pass. He's comes back out. Brother Imdar comes out. He's like, Brother Roland, how are you feeling today? I apologize for making you wait. The morning rites.
Oh,
How
no
are you
worries.
this morning?
No worries at all.
I hope you're feeling better. I hope. Yes.
Yes, much better. Thank you. I do have a question for you. And then I'm going to pull
Of
out
course, my
the
child. What can I do for
moonstone.
you?
And I'm going to pull out the moonstone and ask him if he knows anything about the moonstone. I know its cost, and I know where it is.
Mhm.
But I want to see what his reaction to seeing it in my hands, basically.
Yeah. So,
Perception type things. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Oh, that's very beautiful. Hey, blessings on you for finding something like that. Is it there's something about it? What are you looking for, my child?
No, I just wanted to see. I just wanted to know your opinion on it. See if you knew anything about the moonstone or had a use for it. Even.
Uh, the temple, of course, accepts donations. I don't know anything about a particular gemstone. I've You don't pick up any like inauthenticity at all. Dang, seems like
Okay,
he's
that's
hoping you
good.
donate it, but that's
Right.
you know,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't think I'll donate this, but I reach in my pocket and I pull out the 2 agates
Okay.
and I'll hand those to him.
Oh,
Should give you a good price on those. They're about 5 gold each.
oh, thank you. Of course, I appreciate your donation to the temple, and we'll make sure that
Thank
it
you
goes to
for
good
your
use.
help when I was hurt. Thank you.
Oh, of course. We try to help every one of all fifths here.
Well, hopefully you can help more with that money that you get.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. If there's anything I can do for you while you're in town, please let me or let Lemira know, and we will try to accommodate your needs. Again, blessings on you as you go. I hope you're again. I'm glad you see you're feeling better and you're moving much better. It looks like.
As much. Thank you.
Mm.
I do have a question. Anyone came in and confessed anything unusual about caravans?
Um, Unfortunately, I even if that had happened, I would not be able to divulge anything that's between them and their faith. I'm sorry.
All right. I do appreciate it. I give him a wink and a nod and I'll head out.
Okay. All right. Erdon, you're just going upstairs to go sleep, right?
Yep, gotta get those spell slots back.
Get those spells on. If only you had a tiny head.
Kayless, as the other two had left, while you were finishing up your meal and getting ready to head up, Kaylessa came out. I see. Listen, I'm going to assume you are a bit tired and you've been through some stuff, so um, I'm going. I handled it. Don't be starting anything here in my establishment, but you go get some rest and we'll let it be, and we'll make it out that nothing happened here. We don't need to make a big deal about it, but come see me after you're done. Y'all get some rest and wake up and get yourself refreshed. Come see me when you're done, and I have something for you.
She's telling me this?
Yeah.
Okay. May I inquire what this thing is?
Go get yourself rested up. Go. I'll be here when you get back.
Okay, I'm gonna make note of that. Just gonna end up going to rest then.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Jazir, you were going to that first smith shop, right?
Yep. I
Okay.
need to go find out. So what exactly
Sorry, excuse me.
Razier is, his importance?
What
You know what I
exactly
mean?
what?
Razier's importance. I know that
Oh,
it glows in
yeah.
the dark basically when you say its name.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. So you guys walk in. You had been there before. I think you had met. His name's Feng Ironhead, right? And he's they're going into Ironhead Arms here at 13. Um, he He hasn't been here before. He deals in arms, armor, all of that stuff. So this is where one place you want to go to. But he's a half orc, uh, pretty big built. Looks like he probably spent some time. He's a very weathered half orc, but not in a old decrepit kind of way. You can tell he's going back over that. He looks like he probably handles himself pretty well. And
Okay.
then he turned to smithing, so he deals with a hammer and metal all day long, and he's pretty stacked out. Pretty good natured guy. It seems at um, you guys met him the first time, and he's just glad to see you again. He's like, Master, I'm sorry. There were more. There were several of you. Where are your friends? How are you? It's good to see you back again. What can I do for you today?
I pull out the blade reserve and say, reserve.
Oh, well, that's a pretty good trick. I haven't seen something like that in a while. What can I? I'd love to
I
buy
can
it
get
off of you.
appraisal done.
Well, I can take a look at the metalwork. Um, I can give you an idea. I don't know what it'd actually be worth, but I can tell you how the metalwork is. I know just to be enchanted, it's got to be some pretty darn good work. So
Yes,
let
please
me see
do.
it.
Whatever you can do.
I was just getting the forge fired up. Glad I caught you before. Glad you caught me. So let me take a look. Yeah. And he takes a look, and if I can, please, he reaches out to grab it. Oh, this is balanced really well. And he starts to he's more than practiced. He starts to move it around a little bit. He's kind of dancing around with it, and he tumbles. He actually twirls the dagger over his fingertips, tosses a little bit, and he's like catches it by the hilt. It's a hilted dagger, and he flips it really quick from just one finger on one side and catches it by the pommel. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, somebody did some really good work on this. This is just the metalwork alone, and the dagger is exquisite. He says, I'd easily charge somebody just for this amount of work. And my skill isn't quite that level, but he says, I think I'd be willing to pay. I mean, I've been around a little bit, but let me see here. Da 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 da. Prices on that level of stuff. Why am I retarded? I really don't know why I can't find it. That's weird. Weapon. I'd easily sell this for at least 250 gold pieces,
Oh.
maybe a little more, depending on where you're at in the market. If we were in a mell by its, or if we're out here in the boondocks, this is yeah. Can I buy it from you? I like the
Oh,
glowy.
no.
I like the glowy thing that it does.
Listen, my friend. I only needed it appraised for the moment. I just wanted to see exactly what it'd be worth. What are your thoughts on it? Of how it handles its silence whenever it slices into anything. You don't know
I
that silence is a rogue's best friend.
it he just tells everybody he's a thief. This is awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's some pretty quality work. I'm sure it probably hits pretty hard, and I bet this thing cuts better than most, if I had to guess. But anything more than that, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I bet if you're asking what I think you're asking, I think well, I think Brother Imdar might be able to tell you. But I wouldn't. I don't know.
Can you get it any sharper than it is already?
I wouldn't do anything but ruin this blade.
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
That's two. I want to set 2 gold on it for the appraisal.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a real number. I can only imagine. I mean, it. Like I said, I like the trick that it does. It's probably worth more than that just for that, but I don't know what I wouldn't even be able to tell you. But if you're looking for something else, I got plenty other things to sell you. I'll trade you a bunch. I'd love to get my hands on that.
I'm sorry, but for me, this weapon is priceless. I just wanted your thoughts on it.
Everything's got a price, my friend.
Yes, and you've named yours. And my friend, it's not enough. You could give me your whole
Well,
shop and it wouldn't be
I can only do so much. It's just out here in the middle of nowhere, you know, I'm making enough. But I wish you good luck and take care of that for sure.
Oh, I will. I will.
Yeah, Joe stole a weapon priceless. Yeah, ripped it off a murdered guy priceless. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see.
I also want to head back to the inn and go rest because
Okay.
yeah, I might not have been hurt like at all, but still.
Yeah, I mean, you're still
The
getting
soul
the
is
fatigue
weary.
point. There's gonna be consequences otherwise. You can feel it already too, you know. So. Okay.
Back to rolling.
No, just for note, when you get back to the swing sword, right?
Yeah, swing and sword. What about
Yep. You Kaylessa just cold shoulders you. She sees you walk in. She finds something to do and heads back to the back kitchen. Like out of nowhere and seemingly to no one. She's like, I've got to go check on the meal on lunch. Wrong accent, wrong person, wrong NPC, but I've got to go check on the meal. I'll be back.
Can you bring me a drink first?
She seems to not notice that you said anything else.
Pulls out Razier. Just sits there and admires the blade, waiting for her to come back.
You guys ever read The Wheel of Time?
No, but I heard the book is better than the movie.
Yeah, the show is kind of hit or miss, but like there was a spot in it when one of the characters' name's Matt. He picks up this. They go to this super corrupt ruin like city, and it's been overtaken by basically like the forces of darkness and stuff. And there's this like the magic blight that's running through the whole city, and it's just corruption of just like greed and hate and anger and everything that would be like if the dark side of the force was alive and like overtook this city. That's basically what it is. And there's this cursed dagger that Matt picks up that eventually turns him evil. And starts corrupting him and just starts turning him into like this dark possessed creature. I feel like Jazira is gonna do that to the dagger, like it's the other way around.
Oh, really? Oh,
He's gonna make the dagger evil.
What a lead up. Yeah. Anyway, so anyway, okay. So he is twirling his dagger at that. No, yeah. I'll be gotta go tend to the meal. I'll be right back. And she you shout after her about a drink, and she just ignores you. So home, and Jazir pulls his dagger out, grinning ear to ear. Roland, where you at? What are you doing?
All right. What time is it? It's probably still early.
Yeah, I mean early morning still, like at 9.
All right. I think I'll go back to the inn and do my basically 4 hours of rest, just
Okay.
meditation.
That's fine. As you walk into the inn and Jazir is staring at the kitchen, twirling his dagger in his hand, I guess.
I just look down at the ground and shake and hope he doesn't notice me coming in.
Okay.
Roland, where are you going,
Oh,
friend?
I'm going to take a rest. And
Oh,
I just head upstairs. Like, oh God, he knows me.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Does everybody hate me?
Pretty easy. Anyway.
It's pretty easy to hate me. You're not wrong.
Honestly, gonna get us into a battle.
We went to town and we got hired to look for everybody, so we just killed everybody in the town instead.
I'm like walking up the steps, going, "Please don't let him set the inn on fire while I'm meditating."
Anyway, that's the reason they keep the kitchen out back. By the way, is they were cooking stuff out back is because the ductwork in the chimneys in the kitchen doesn't work right, and they kept burning the kitchen down. uh, that's pretty common knowledge. Like you hear everything. So, all right. Well, Roland is up sleeping. He makes his way up that way. Just here.
Gotta go meditate.
It's you and me, buddy. What are we doing?
I kind of, I'm sitting there admiring the blade, anyways. So
Come here.
so I just sit there, kind of
Come here.
poke the counter with the dagger, and we all know that the dagger itself just slides through material like nobody's business. Just ridiculously razor sharp.
Yeah, but it's still gonna take
And it
force
just-
to put it through a counter. I don't know what you're trying to do, but
I'm not
Write
putting
your
it through.
name
I'm
or
just
you?
poking the counter.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So it's a couple minutes, and Kaylessa comes out from the back. She kind of like you can see her kind of like visibly bolster against whatever storm is about to come. She takes a breath as she walks through the door. She's like, "Hey, what can I do for you? What can I? We just had the counters refinished. Could you please? I'm gonna have to bill it to your room. I'm sorry. We just paid to have that all refinished. What can I do for you this morning? Please don't tear my place up."
I am the storm that is approaching. Shit, this whole interaction. Jesus Christ. I just wanted a drink before I went to bed. Or
I
from
stepped
the-
away for a few minutes.
You've been upstairs.
No, me personally, I'm stepping away for a few minutes.
Oh, okay. All right, one drink, but y'all need to get some rest. I can tell you look like you haven't slept in days. Get you a drink and you head on off to bed, all right? You gotta promise me you're not gonna tear my place up again, or try to.
I make no promises.
Well, then I make no ale.
You're gonna give me my ale, woman. Sets a gold piece on the counter. Give me my ale.
I don't need your gold as much as I need you to just mind your own business and not tear my place up.
That ale is my business. It's at this moment that I think Kaylessa starts to realize that alcohol dependency is what Jazir has.
That's one thing. You stay right here. Promise not to tear my place up. I don't even need your coin. Just take your ass to bed. Brings a drink back out after walks to the back and you're pouring it. Brings you back out. Get yourself some sleep.
All right.
Immediately slaughters that shit down the throat, slams it on the counter,
Good night.
smiles creepily as I walk up the stairs. Rolling!
I open one eye and close it again and shake my head. Go to bed, please.
Kind of knock on his, light knock on his door at first.
Again, open one eye, look at the door, and wait silently.
I'd knock harder.
Ignore.
I jimmy open his lock with my thieves' tools. Opens the door.
All right, roll it.
Hey, buddy. All right.
Roll a tool check.
Oh, stop breathing.
I'm back now.
Fuck him back.
Give me a minute. My shit's starting to
This would
freeze
be
up.
basically a dex check. And proficiency, so +2. Good dex check plus. So it would be your roll +6. Looking at your character sheet. You fail to open the lock.
I just
Try
kicked the
again.
fucking door open. I'll try again. All right? Before just kicking the door down.
You unlock the door.
But do I hear him as he's trying to attempt it the first time?
Sure, passive perception check.
I don't know. I think my stealth's higher.
What's your passive perception? You didn't roll
My
for stealth.
passive perception is, let's see, that would be wisdom. So
No,
it's
no,
15. You want me to roll for it?
if you go
14
down
on your character
to,
sheet.
yeah, I was about to say.
Where do you see
Didn't
that?
hear me.
Down
So
here on
when
your,
you go, when you see, yeah, on all the
So-
way on the left side, if you go up near the bottom, there's a thing called
Yeah,
passive
under your
wisdom /
skills.
perception.
So passive wisdom is factored on 10 plus your perception check plus your well, it's just 10 plus your perception
Oh,
check.
it's right there. Okay.
Yeah. It's,
Okay,
it's like
14,
taking.
yeah.
It's like 3rd edition when you took 10 on a check. That's your passive check.
Okay.
It's like 10 plus your modifier.
I just didn't know where it was on the. Okay, I didn't know it was on the sheet. Okay, yeah, it's right there.
Yep.
14.
Uh,
Yeah, I did open an eye when he yelled my name, and
You've been up here long enough for the
Listening.
alcoholic to slam a drink, so you're probably not asleep yet. Probably not
Right.
entranced yet. Yeah, you heard it.
so I set up as he's set up, cross my legs, wait for him to open the door if he's going to attempt to open the door. Just closing my eyes, shaking my head, waiting.
Well,
And
I jimmied the lock, so I'm opening the door. I'm coming inside.
Desir, can I help you?
Roland, my friend, I have a gift for you.
A gift? What gift do you have?
I reach inside. He can hear the jingle of many coins. Oh, since y'all are so nice to me during the dungeon, I wanted to get back to y'all. So here, I put 2 gold pieces on his nightstand next to him. Enjoy. I'm going to bed, my friend.
I
In
appreciate
the
it.
morning we talk.
All right, glad to hear. Thank you. And
Just
does
breaks into your room, and then just here you
puts
go.
more
And then
money on.
leaves.
I'm I'm okay with it as long as he's going back to bed.
Oh, and one thing. Do you know anybody that speaks Dwarvish?
Yes, I do.
Do you speak Dwarvish? Oh, my friend.
So do you, just
I got a book here that I. Oh, do I? No, I shouldn't be able to speak Dwarvish.
No,
I
you
should
know
be able to
somebody that
speak,
does.
I know somebody
Oh,
that does. I didn't
Oh,
say I
shit.
did.
I love it.
Then who do I know?
Dun,
Makes
dun,
me
dun,
so
dun.
happy. It makes me so happy.
Is it Aridin?
I don't know. You should
Please
ask
tell me
him.
it's not Aridin. Roland,
I didn't
I
s-
said he didn't tell me anything.
Well, when he asked, I said yes, I know someone.
And who might this person be?
Go ask Erden.
Oh God, the fucking Ashborn.
Did I tell anyone I spoke Dwarvish?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I did.
Well, apparently he knows that you speak Dwarvish, so
Okay.
No, go ask Aaron. I didn't say he spoke. I just went out of my room. I'm just like, go away.
Just go away and leave me alone.
I didn't say I knew that Aaron was. I was like, go ask Aaron. I didn't say it.
you said go see Airden. So I'm
No, I said go ask Aaron.
Oh, okay. I just want you to look at this book I got.
Oh
Written in
yeah,
Dwarvish. Look how beautifully it's written.
fantastic.
Maybe it has some secrets to
Probably worth a lot of money.
you think?
It must be.
I got it for 4 gold.
Oh,
man.
probably a great deal. And I'm just like, you probably got ripped off. Because I'm thinking, yeah. In my head, I'm thinking you probably got ripped off, but I'm just agreeing that as soon as you go, actually, if you really wanted to do something, Jazeer, and go to a place that you could drink and maybe learn something, have you tried the Helm? I hear it's a great tavern and a good place to hear things.
Go to bed first. Jesus, what are you?
Oh,
I'm
all
a
right.
monster in my own right, yeah, but like, come on now.
All
Can't stay up
right.
that long.
Then after we sleep,
All right.
the Helm.
All right. Okay. We'll go to the helm.
Sounds good.
You know, it seems to everybody that I'm more appeasable when I'm got a little bit ale in me.
Right.
I pat you on the head and just walk out of the door, and then you hear me with my thieves' tools locking your door again.
Roll for that because I want to see. There's your thieves' tools even. I'm like, okay. Did it lock?
The door is locked.
Okay, I was just like, do I have to get up and go log in?
Nope, it's locked.
Okay.
What a
Well, then-
dick.
Shake my head and go back to meditating.
This man just comes in here, busts in, unlocks my door, and gives me 2 gold and inconveniences me and
He,
leaves.
he's such
And
an
even locks my
odd
door
fellow.
behind him.
He's such an odd fellow. Peculiar. Very peculiar.
All right. I go lock the door. I go fucking to Eridan's door. Small
Okay.
knock. Ashbourne. Knock, 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 knock. Ashbourne. Knock, 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 knock.
I rise from my slumber. I recognize his voice, and I'm like, ah, shit. What do you want?
I got a couple questions for you.
Go walk up and open the door. I say again, what do you want?
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Harambe?
I slam the door in his face.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
I'm joking.
Come on, I do got a serious question for you though.
What do you need?
Crack the door open again. Do you know anybody that speaks Dwarvish?
Why do you want to know who speaks Dwarvish?
It seems like I pull the book out of nowhere. It just appears in my hands.
Ah, can I see
can't
this
resist.
book?
Yes, quiet. Please. Please. God.
As I take the book, I'm going to act like I'm just looking through it, but not being able to expressly show that I know Dwarven. But what does the title say?
The actual title. Let's see. Man, I just turned. Why did I do that? Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Keep a track of like 7 pages at once. So the cover of the book is just decoration. The interior of the book, you start to flip through it. It seems to be a genealogical history of the dwarven clans in Amarth and surrounding regions and the mountains to the south. which are the I named them written on my big map. The Kalos Mountains. It's actually, well, don't worry about that. So some of the dwarven clans and stuff in the mountains to the south, and then any dealings that they've had, any of them that they've, and if you dig deeper into it, some of the families and stuff related to some of them that may have ventured out in Amarth and then west, and into what now is the Confederacy of Hylia, Hylia.
Elia,
So.
yeah.
I'm gonna look at him and tell him pretty much kind of what you just said. 'Cause I'm not gonna repeat all that back. And I say, where did you happen upon this?
Oh, when I went and go get rid of some of the agates, that we got from murdering all those people. Yeah, and I went and gotten my dagger appraised, Reserve. It just starts glowing until I said its name.
Hey,
Oh, my bad. Sir.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna say, well, how about this? I will tell you more in depth and we'll look at it tomorrow. But let me finish getting my rest. Or later on today, I don't know what we're doing.
So you know Dwarvish.
Yes, I said that I repeated back basically what he told me the book was about to you, and then I asked you where it was from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So you
Yeah.
know Dwarvish. Ooh, nice. If you ever have any books, written in Celestial or etc., just let me know. I'll help you out.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh, by the way, through my profits, I wanted to give you this. I hand him 1 gold piece. You might be Ashborn, but you're okay.
Well, thank you, Jasir. We're okay too. Just let us help you and maybe tone down the anger.
Well, it's just so hard sometimes, keeping everything in. It just comes out all wrong.
Well, we're all friends here. Just talk with us. Talk with your favorite little Ashborn.
Whoa, that's kind of kinky. I'm not into that.
Damn it.
I'll just take this. Grabs the book. Good night. Closes the door on you.
I'm gonna
Oh,
lock
sorry.
it and just maybe put a chair underneath the handle and go back to bed.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do that because I can
Done.
get in if I wanted
Not if the door is wedged. Unlocking a door is different than unwedging a door.
to. Oh no, I'm saying yeah, he needs to wedge
Yeah.
the door because I can get in otherwise.
Yeah.
All right,
All right. I'm gonna
everybody
take two.
is
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna take 2 minutes while you guys are thinking about what we're gonna do next. I'm going to take the dog out real quick, and then I'll be right back in because she is
Right.
needing
Just before
attention.
you go, I got
She's
a
a high maintenance
question
little
about.
bitch. Yeah.
So this has all the account details, like who owes what and such, etc., like debts and stuff,
Huh?
along with the genealogy.
No.
The book.
Well, you have to dig more into that after break.
Oh, you're lucky.
I'm lucky.
All right.
Out of nowhere, a 15 die 10 lightning bolt strikes the bar and burns every. No, I'll be right back.
Oh,
I'll be
think I
right back.
can't evade that.
You failed.
Are you
Miserable.
sure?
All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, the DC was 55. All right, I'll be right back.
My gods have warned me of this day.
It's because you woke the Ashborn from his sleep.
But you're gonna die too, motherfucker.
Shit.
I would say we go to the helm tomorrow,
We
Go to
will
where?
discuss that. We will discuss that in the morning.
or tonight. Yes,
Or I'd say just fucking sleep through the whole goddamn day.
because now we've basically flipped our day from day to night.
Well, kind of. He said it was mid-morning, so we could get up towards the evening, do something for a few hours, then go back to bed again.
Go back to bed. Well, I'll be up way before you guys will be because I only need like 4 hours sleep.
Yeah, Mr. 4 hours.
Yeah,
Lucky bastard.
I wasn't gonna hurt, so yeah. It was kind of like, do I even need? No, I don't even need to go to sleep. That's okay. I'll go to sleep. See, I do have spells though, so 4 hours would be good.
Spell slots need help. It's to be slept through. Slept on, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Mike have.
So I'll be yeah, I'll be back at 2 full spots. It's interesting having spell slots as a ranger.
Well, at least they're useful. All that
They
matters.
are cure wounds, 100 mark. There's a few others,
Saved us.
right?
Out of curiosity, Method, did you pick a Celestial because you knew I had picked a
I
different-
had no idea that you picked that. It just happened that way because I had a Celestial already like pre-built kind of for like another campaign, and then I just like chopped him up and put him in here, so I had something different, something that I was like, okay, I could work with that. Something I didn't have a backstory and nothing for him yet. Just I had the character sheet ready,
nice.
so I just kind of like went through, re-rolled a bunch of things, and now you have Jasir.
Stars aligned for our crazy
Hatred towards
adventures.
each other. And I think it's so funny that you're the good one and you're Ashborn and I'm the bad one and I'm a Celestial born. Like
I know it's perfect.
like playing good cop, bad cop, but the roles are reversed.
Mm-hmm. I tried to be
I
reasonable.
do like that Jasir constantly tries to be right, like righteous, but he's not.
Like I said, I get where you're coming from, but just tone it down, which I don't think's ever gonna happen, but I'm gonna try.
I like that you try, and I'm like, I don't even care. Whatever happens, I can either
Falling
walk
cows
away
and
and
flying
pretend.
pigs.
Worse than flying pigs.
I don't know what I walked back into, but all right. All right, what time is it? What
Falling
at?
cows. That was my first. That was my first DM. My first DM was a move. Did really stupid stuff.
It's all
You
right.
walk into a lot of inappropriate things.
Brett, Josh, any of the other guys, if you guys are watching by some chance, say hi. But just, I'm going to throw you under the bus. We had a Pathfinder game we were playing for probably a year and a half. And we kept, every time somebody wouldn't show up to a game, we had a bard that had some summon animal thing or something. And he would like, or maybe it was our wizard, I'm not sure. It was one or the other. And he would like summon squirrels. That was his favorite animal to summon, and that was actually backdoored in such a way that every time somebody couldn't make it to session, their character got sucked into the squirrel dimension.
With the squirrel.
And that all started somehow because a spell had backfired at one point and pulled one of us into it until the end of the spell. And then that became the gimmick go to, oh, he can't make the session. He accidentally got sucked into the squirrel dimension. That was, I'm not sure which is worse. But all right. Cool. So everybody's resting and chilling out.
Yep.
It's the most peaceful time of the day.
I'll be
Red
up
Larch.
4 hours before these guys. I could really leave if I wanted.
Red Larch has survived another 4 hours peacefully somehow. Okay. Yeah. So you wake up. I mean, you come to before they do.
Right.
They're still out. So, if you guys want to change your spell list and stuff or whatever else you want to do, just remember it's gonna take some time after you wake up to change that out. You gotta pray your prayers and study your spell books and all that cool stuff. Unless you're a sorcerer, aren't you, Iridon?
Yep. So
You
all,
don't need
all
to
my
do
stuff
that.
just resets.
Yeah, he just resets. I kind
Never
of
mind.
reset. I don't think
Yeah.
I have
So
anything but
no
two
issues with that.
things. So
No worries then. Okay. But yeah. Roland, you're up first.
Mhm.
You wanted to run away? That's what you said. Okay. And end of part.
yeah, it's getting no. So it's probably what it was like 8, 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock when I
Yeah.
went to
So
bed.
you probably like early afternoon.
Yeah. So I'll probably go downstairs and get lunch. Just a sandwich of meat, a sandwich and a thing of meat to wash it down.
Okay.
And
right.
after that, I'm gonna tell what's her name?
Kaylessa.
Kaylessa. I'm gonna tell Kaylessa, let them know when they wake up that I've gone over to the helm.
It's just with that drunk. That's fine. Take it over there. That's fine. I'll let them know. Hopefully they'll go join you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, if I can keep him drunk, he'll be better off.
I
And
listen,
I'll nod and wink, and knowing that she knows who I'm talking about.
Sure, that's what he needs.
He seems to act a little more normal when he's been drinking a bit.
Back on something.
Right.
All right. I'll let him know. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So I'll head that way.
Bye. Okay. Couple hours pass by. Sorry, names. Erdon, you, oh, I don't know. Let's see. Math, odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay. Erdon wakes up first.
Okay. I'll go head downstairs and it was Kayla that told me she had something for us, right?
I was.
I'm gonna go see if I can find her and ask
All
her
right.
what she was talking about.
She's moving around a bit, but she stops. She sees you and stops and. Hey, so it's not so much something I had for you, but maybe something that might help you out. So I know, mm, I know, y'all are here trying to help out just a little bit. So I'm gonna give you a lead on something. Supposedly, there's rumors. I'm convinced there's some evil involved in what's going on, and I don't think. I know y'all said you found something here in the Red Larch, but I think there's something else going on outside of town that's driving this. I've been listening and I hear things. You like, I hear the things and I don't say much. I just pay attention and I put the 2 and 2 together to make 5.5. But that's with taxes. That's an innkeeper joke. But says there's something going on and I'm guaranteeing. I told you about the weather and the lightning and all the weird shenanigans going on around here, but there's something There's something going on down at that Lance Rock down south of Red Larch. I know it. Talking to travelers coming by there, everybody getting a funny feeling coming through there. Like a cold or something dead that just isn't right. There's something tied into that Lance Rock down there, and I think y'all should check it out. I tell you what, talk to some people in town. I think I made you this offer before, but got a few of us that are concerned. A little bit worried about what's going on down there, so we got a little something for you. You guys can figure this out. Now you go down there and you figure it out, and you let me know what it is, and it's worth it just to clear our heads about it and just to get it off our mind. But you go check it out, and we've got a pretty fine purse for you if you go check it out and clear it out for me. Now don't just be leaving here and telling me come back and go camping and come back tomorrow and tell me you did. I'll know. I got a feeling and I can tell. Don't think I don't know when you're lying to me, but got a pretty purse for you if you go check it out.
All right. Well, maybe our wagon went that way as well. We'll
Hell,
see if they.
I don't think they went that way, but I'm telling you, I think it's all linked, and I think you'll find something down there.
I'll talk with my party members and see what we can do. You might have to take care of that wagon first.
Well, I think it's all tied together, and I tell you, I think it's something sinister's going on down there. I bet me mother's bones on it.
You had any travelers come from that area recently?
Everybody that comes through there says when they pass through, it's something. Get nice warm days every time. People be getting chills down there. I tell you.
Let me rephrase my question. Is there anyone still in town that came from that way?
Y'all the only newcomers right now. But telling you.
Well, let me know if any travelers from that area stop by.
I will. Talk to him yourself. I'm telling you, y'all need to get down there, and it's tied into whatever's going on down here. Got me mother's bones on it.
I believe you. I will talk with my other party members.
Now keep your friends from making trouble in my bar.
That's not something I can guarantee, especially with.
I think you got it in you, and she winks at you a little bit. I think you got it. You keep them in check. Be all right. Now, go run along and meet your friend. Said he'd be at the helm. And I'll send your other troublemaker with you as soon as he's there. He is now. It's about time when this year you're just waking up right now.
Yeah, I'm coming down. I wouldn't say I was waking up. I was coming downstairs.
Okay. There he is right now.
But
Your friend said to meet him over at the helm, right? Should head on over there a piece and see. I think he's waiting for y'all.
I seem really intent on carving this piece of wood that I have in my hand into a figurine with my with that one dagger. You know what I'm saying? I wonder where I got the wood.
I'll charge you to your room. Now go on. Be getting out of here. Stop making so much trouble for me.
Only the bedpost.
I'm gonna usher Jasir to just hurry along with me. And
Annie,
now,
I need you
sorry,
to charge
I'm
double to room 3. Double the rate.
Make it triple.
I'm gonna
Quadruple
hurriedly
it.
just pull him out the door.
You owe me payment on the week tonight. And you can sleep yourself outside with the horses.
So have that purse waiting for us when we get back.
You have mine waiting. You owe me for your room.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just literally just yank him out and walk out and start going towards the helm with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him know kind of what the what Kaylessa said too about trouble outside of town, and tell him that she's very intent that it's all connected, including our wagon deal.
Think she's in on it, man. On it.
It was such a nice change of pace last night. Any chance we can go back to that tone? It's paranoia.
You notice I still have the dagger in my hand as I'm saying all this. Or just part of it.
I really think that giant liquor did something to you, man.
No, that was some really good liquor. I sheathe the knife. What were we talking about?
About how you think she's in all of it, and that
What are you
There is-
talking about?
Hey Dev, how you doing? Welcome to D&D.
I'm gonna
It's
look
been
at
a
him and
hell
say,
of a
"Do you
ride
not?
tonight. It's been a lot of fun.
You're not wrong." I'm gonna look at
Wait.
Jasir and say, "Do you not remember what we just spoke about?"
It's kind of fuzzy. It's really fuzzy. I don't know, man. Why am I holding a piece of wood? I just chucked
Yeah, right,
chucked
Joe.
the little figurine of the Ashborn to the side.
Do I notice that he suddenly changes as soon as he puts the sword away or dagger away? Like, do I get the feeling that that's connected?
Roll a perception check. I'm doing good, Dev. I'm actually having a lot of fun, and been a really good week. So, no, you don't see shit. Ain't nothing, nothing that you notice. Like, it's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a really good week actually. So, been
So
busy as
I
shit,
repeat.
but all right. Sorry, go ahead.
You're fine. I was just gonna repeat the story back to him and see if he has a different reaction.
That's weird. She says she knows.
She has been hearing rumors from around everyone in town, and she's quite sure. She was very insistent on repeating it to me multiple times that it was all connected. She swears on her mother's bones. That at least 3 times too.
Dev, I'll send you
Um,
details later. I'll message you about it.
Sounds very suspicious. You know, it's usually. Why would you swear on your mother's bones? It's kind of
Just hang out for a while.
witchcrafty. And you should know witchcraft. I mean, you're an Ashborn, so yeah, you get that
Oh.
right.
I tend to eat bone marrow, but not use bones for what you're talking about.
No. You're just. Let's just go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is like session 4 of this adventure they've been on. So, all right.
fine.
So you guys heading over to the helm? Yeah, make it there.
Yep.
Assuming okay. You enter the helm at high sun, and Roland, I owe you the details, but I was waiting until everybody got over here. So, I think you guys have been here before. 2-story tavern, pretty ramshackle. Metal grills covering like grates covering the wall, the windows. If you've ever been to Detroit, it's like every gas station. It's pretty big name of the taverns printed on the sign above the door. And it's above the door again, just to give you the idea of the motif of this place. Like there's a bucket, like a warrior's bucket helm is over the door, hanging over the sign, and it's got slits cut in and everything for eyes, and you look a little closer at it, and you're not sure if you caught it the first time, but it's not a helmet at all. It's actually an upside down wash bucket that somebody had just modified to make it look like a helmet. And but it fits the it fits the motif of the town. So it's pretty dim lit inside again. Just to go over, it's kind of wood paneled tap room, big open room. And then the staircase up to the second floor is like a wooden staircase that climbs up on one side of the room. And the back of the room, there's a big long bar that covers the whole width of the room. and there's copper lanterns hanging everywhere, lighting the place, and looks like there's a stairway in the back that kind of leads down, but you can't see where it goes to. And even for this, it's early afternoon by this point, right? So we talked about you guys came down. It was well, actually, by the time you guys are done, it's early evening, um, uh, 5 p.m. or so, 4 p.m. Kind of in that area. 'Cause you guys needed a little bit more sleep than Roland did, and make it over there after your encounter with Kalesa and stuff, and find your way there. And it's starting to pick up. Business is starting to pick up a little bit. There's some people coming in. You can tell like the first shift had gotten off from the quarry. Some guys still in there, still looking dirty, like they're just getting done working. And they a few guys eating. The majority of them just kicking back a brew really quick after work. Look like a few of them are probably more than one in. You've got several people. Looks like the barmaids have been pretty busy. They haven't been able to bus up yet. And there's a couple guys sitting at the tables with more than one tankard sitting there. And yeah, it's pretty rowdy. It's starting to get a little loud. But it's busy for sure. And they're but you find Roland sitting at a table on the first floor over there in the main room.
Have I found any information before they come in and we
What do
start
you
a bar fight?
What are you looking for? Well, yeah, we kind of skipped over that part, but what are you looking for?
I was just trying to, because I mean, this is a place where most people talk about stuff. And did I hear
Mhm.
anything, overhear anything about anything? It doesn't matter
What?
if it's related to our thing or the fog or, anything.
Oh, there's quite a bit of gossip going on. You can tell like a good majority of it is small town. Just he said, she said. Oh, I got another look at Wardo's wife over there. Heard she's a good time. Whatever. And
Anything
you get
relevant to what I would actually utilize
a
as far as let's see, the oh, what are they called? What are they called? Bringers of Woe, Priest of the Black Earth, anything of relevance, even if it's like about the people that have died or didn't show up to the bar.
you don't catch anything, and the more you're thinking about it, the more it's like, well, this is probably not something that's talked about in the open anyway. But no, it seems you don't hear anything about any of this stuff going.
Okay, so nobody's drunk enough to talk about or slip
Yeah,
up,
no, nothing yet. Did you want to actively like probe some question conversation, or are you just trying to overhear shit?
No, I just want to listen and slowly sip on drinks so I don't get drunk
Okay, yeah, that works. Let's see, this is,
until
by the
these
way,
guys show up, and then I'll immediately offer a beer or an ale or something good to uh uh I mean Jazir. As soon as I see him, I'm like, oh yeah, Jazir needs to have something in his hand
keep
other than the
medicine
dag.
in that man.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, no, you
So,
didn't really hear anything though, but there's always something. So, but no, you didn't hear nothing.
okay.
Why is it
So
not? I gotta bring your character. This is pissing me off. I don't know why your token is like this blank guy. Like,
Because
edit
I
this
am a
really
rogue.
quick. Okay, that's
I am a
great.
spy, and you will
That's-
never know my true face.
That's great, but no. Just because I need something to represent you on the board. So, gonna do this.
blank
search
faces
here.
are left for kobolds. Trolls.
I don't want the premium shit. I don't want to buy more. I have
Right?
enough. Freaking tokens and everything. They're all like just. I have a tiefling token. I'm gonna use a tiefling token.
I swear to God, use a cheaper token. I will use it right now. Ah. Well, if you go back to the dungeon map, there's my token there.
Yeah, I know. It like you can have a token on each one, and you actually can't carry one from the one. You have to drop it. So.
All right, I need to restart my PC real quick.
Okay. Take your time, do that, and I'm gonna get this done really quick, and then we'll. But no, Dev, we did pretty well. We didn't we actually it's kind of weird. We didn't actually sell anything yesterday, but what I did do, made a lot of contacts, or not yesterday, but the night before. We made a lot of contacts, and we ended up with some. I woke up this morning to a. Last night? It was last night. I actually woke up this morning to a email about a contract proposal that somebody wanted to hit me up for a job on one. So I'm working on doing that, and then potentially letting that lead to some other work too. So even though it wasn't directly like amazing or anything, it still was, because like we got some pretty cool stuff, and they asked me specifically to come back. The organizers did. They said we really like your work. We really want you to come back here. I'm waiting on the email to finalize things from her, but she invited me back to come back to their market on the 16th, and a big Christmas market then. And yeah, it was pretty cool. So that's what came out of that, which honestly, for the $25 I think I paid for the booth, pretty cool. So it definitely worked out pretty well. So. There. Now I have an avatar for you also. Now your token will copy, which is freaking ridiculous that it won't copy your token if I don't have both filled in. Alright. Back. Been checking my email all day. Then we woke up and went to brunch this morning, so it was a lot of fun. A great weekend so far. Alright. Not back yet.
Waiting on math.
Yeah, method. He's still in the room, but that's alright.
I'm here.
Probably just. Oh, cool. You didn't say you were back. You said you were gonna restart your computer and then just nothing.
I just got back.
I
Oh,
seen you
okay.
pop in, so I thought you were back.
Oh yeah, I looked over and his name's still there. I was like, oh, it just might not have counted him as leaving. Oh. Alright. Cool. Sometimes it doesn't like log you out, or it doesn't register that you left the room, you know? So.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay. Alright. Cool. So then they walked in. You weren't able to uncover anything just by like kind of listening to gossip and stuff. But then the guys walked in, and you see each other. And
Jazir. Come, drink. The first thing I'm gonna do is just get him drunk.
he's happy.
Much easier to handle then.
Whoa, man.
Yes, drink with me, Jazir.
I'll drink with you later.
Oh, why later?
We don't have important business to do, don't we?
Well, we do, but a drink never hurt.
I'll interject. I'll even have one with you.
Our Dan's even drinking. Come on. And I don't know how much I know or how much I've talked or how much information I've gathered, but I've definitely asked the bartender about his strongest drinks in
Okay.
preparation for this whole thing and
Okay.
cost wise.
I'll take
yeah,
it.
he's got some dwarven ale from the mountains that's available. Some of their stronger stouts, and then he's got I even tell you what. I don't tell anybody I told you this, all right? But got this frost giant ale. Not supposed
We're
to
not
have.
drinking
It was
Frost
contraband.
Giant Ale.
You've got to try it.
No. Give us a Dwarven Ale.
You don't look like the type that could take it anyway. Don't worry about it. I'll bring you the regular stuff.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm like, wouldn't have to kill everyone here.
Yeah, we don't need him going into another screaming rage.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, bring two of your regular meats and one for my fine fellow here of your dwarven draft.
I hope
Dwarven
that's for
meat.
you.
No, that's for you, my friend.
Whoa, I ain't trying to get that plastered this early.
It's not early. It's 5 a.m., 5 p.m., whatever. The night has just begun.
Perhaps more people will feel inclined to talk to us if we seem
See?
less tense.
There's no longer any drunkenness rules. We're going to use poison.
Oh god.
I'm going to derive drunkenness rules off of poison. I don't have anything else to compare it to. It's got to be a constitution modifier of some sort. It doesn't exist in 5e. But you're not going to get away with like being able to drink everything in the world.
All right. Plus, I just want him drunk because.
I know.
Maybe maybe tipsy.
No, if he's passed out, it's even better. No, just kidding. Well, we have to take his air back to the hotel. He'll be fine in the morning. Let's go find some information on him. As long as we ain't in a bar fight. I have
You
a
guys are
feeling he's
dicks.
really
Anyway.
drunk.
Oh, there's something else too for spellcasters. I've got a there's some additional spells that are accessible in the book that I'm using that should be accessible for you guys, and I'll make sure you have them by. I just saw this because I'm looking at conditions and stuff, and I just passed the spell lists. So I'm gonna make sure you have those available. I'll scan those and upload those PDF to the Discord. And then there's also, if you guys have anything or you want to ask about certain stuff out of like other books, let me know, and I'll get you guys spell lists out of the other books and stuff too, because they're canon spells and stuff. It was just they were expanded on the PHB lists, so I'll make sure you guys get those so you're available, because there's some good stuff that's here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. We're at DM's guide. I was looking for all that. Okay. All right. Okay, so did you get a drink, Jazir? Did they finally get you to get one?
I'll take a sip.
Okay.
Oh, good. Oh, the dwarven. Okay. Cheers. Skull.
Okay. All right.
Long, whatever. As long as he's drinking, I don't care. All right, so we're gonna hang out and listen, but Dan started to say something about I believe he started to say something about what they were talking about over at the other place, the swinging sword from Castle.
Yeah, I'll just catch him up on what she told me.
Did you hear it earlier, Joe, or do you need to? Yep.
Yep, I heard it. I just
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure he's telling me that.
Yep.
Okay. Otherwise, I pretend to be dumb and just get him drunk. And find
that
out what we
works.
can find out here. I've found nothing here, so. Okay, is Jazir drinking? Does he have any kind of reaction
He
to the
said he
dwarven
has-
hell?
No, there's no reaction.
Okay.
Is that what you were waiting for? You want to see if it's
I just
poisoned
wanted
or
to
what?
see-
Like I
See
don't
if
understand.
he, I'm
What are
just
we
trying to
going here
figure out
for?
if he goes nuts and starts fighting. I'm trying to figure out him.
Oh, okay. Let's see if this is the pokey poke we can make to turn the switch on.
Right?
Okay.
I'm trying to figure
Okay.
out what turns him on and off, whatever. So I'm testing some things.
Oh, okay.
You're just trying to
Makes-
get me drunk.
Trying to figure out your issues. So I can be like,
They are-
okay, avoid
deep.
this.
Using alcohol for therapy. Good one.
Yes. No, I'll even tell Adrian what my plan is with the whole make him drink some. Like he gave me some gold earlier tonight.
He did
After
the
it.
same for me, so
Did he ask you if you could speak Dwarvish?
he did.
Were you able to? I told him to ask you. Sorry.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It did benefit me a gold coin though, so I can't complain
Oh.
much.
A gold coin. How good. I tell him how much I got.
I actually do speak Dwarvish and briefly went over the book. It's genealogy of some dwarven people to the southern area of us. But I haven't had a chance to look at it more in depth. I was in the middle of sleeping when he had me look at this.
Maybe we should look at it again. Southern, you said. Isn't that where they told us
Mhm.
to go look?
It was southern, right? Or did you say northern?
South.
And isn't that where Kaylasa told us to go?
Right.
Oh
this
wait,
might
I'm
be-
sorry. That's what I misplaced. The book you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Yeah. Book, where did they have the Dwarven heritage thing?
Was it
Yeah,
to the
so
south or north?
the mountains in the south, which you recognize, Roland. Obviously, there's a dwarven civilization down there, in the McCullis Mountains, right?
Okay, right.
And so there's lineage that's in that book that's traced in that region, and then different clans. There's talk of some members of some of those clans that had like ventured out, settled down outside of the dwarven community and stuff, and they're also recognized inside of that lineage. So, but
Okay, so
it seems to be a pretty thorough acknowledgement and lineage of like at least one major clan of dwarves. From
and Ben had a glance at it. He didn't really get a lot from it.
yeah, so without really studying it and really getting into it, it's hard to tell any more than that. But
Okay. So I'll suggest maybe you should ask him about the book now, Ben.
Hey, just here. You got that book with you still?
I do.
Let me look at it.
Here you go.
Then I'm going to read more in depth to it and tell them everything I'm finding out as I'm reading it. What else do I find out?
That's about it. Even digging in it, as you're actually paying more attention to the words and stuff and what's actually written there. That's really it. It looks like a family lineage of a clan.
Huh. I bet you the book is valuable to whoever owns it down south.
Something worth holding on to barter with later.
Yeah, keep your book. Or
Just here.
Jazir. Keep your book at Jazir. We'll go down south and we'll take a look. Maybe you'll sell it to the family that owns it. Make a bit of coin?
We could. I think we could do something like that.
So should we venture south?
Don't we have something we need to do first though? I mean, like, I can't remember.
I don't know.
We were looking for the wagon.
The wagon could be south too. We could, few birds, one stone, so to speak.
If I remember correctly, they said it went out north, but who knows? Maybe it got ambushed and taken around town, down south. Alessa was very intent that it was all connected somehow, and
To the
it might-
north.
isn't that what you said, right, Josh?
Sorry. I was half pint said something about chainmail bras again.
God.
Okay.
I'm reading chat too.
Ask the question again. Sorry.
Are they all located south, the book and Kales's fog?
The wagon,
Uh,
you mean?
Well, what Kalos is what wagon? The convoy that you've been looking for, the envoy,
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
envoy.
headed north out of Red Larch supposedly,
Oh, okay,
because
north.
the
Okay.
road kind of generally goes north before it comes back and turns back south down towards Elmarth Keep. So that was just yeah. So they headed that way. It was actually the east road out of town, but it turns north. So they're heading north, right? And then they eventually were supposed to make their way to Amarth Keep. The evil icky stuff she was talking about, like the sinister shit, she's convinced is connected to the Lance Rock, which is southeast or southwest of Red Larch. Does that make sense now? And the book is just
But the way-
it seems like a history book.
But the way the wagon left, a caravan, whatever, the route they took did have an alternate route that could go back towards where she was saying, right? Just wanna
She
make sure I
said
understand.
she's convinced that all of this stuff is tied together and there's something evil down at Lance Rock going on. So it seems like Kalas, regardless of the fact that, yeah, the envoy was heading east, like,
Right. And she did say something to me at one
bandits
point
can
about
go
south.
east too. I don't know what she's just convinced they're tied together.
Oh, I say it's worth looking out. Checking out.
Yes, we should head that way and maybe find some information about your book.
Okay.
Maybe about the caravan. And ease Kellis's mind. If you do that, I'm sure she won't give you the cold shoulder.
She'll give
She's-
us plenty of
She's been looking to give him the warm shoulder since he got here, but
I think he was talking to Jasir about that.
oh, okay.
Just there.
She did also offer money for our troubles, so she wouldn't say how much.
It's definitely worth the look to me.
On second thought, something just struck your mind that you kind of overheard out of the corner of your ear, and it didn't prick you at first.
Okay.
But roll a. Oh, let's see. I want to say just roll a straight intelligence check, Roland, to see if your perception, like things in the back of your mind, clicked and put everything together. Just roll me an intelligence check.
Not bad roll.
Fucking god. And now that doesn't work. Okay,
You're
restart
pretty
that.
sure there's something bugging you in the back of your mind that like you had overheard something and then maybe like a comment from something else. Somebody in town mentioned that Whalevers was closed today for the first time in a really long time. Can't remember the last time that greedy son of a bitch actually closed his doors.
Ah, okay. So I'm definitely gonna let the guys know
Okay.
that I heard this. That Wellborn was closed.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we were there. So seems curious, don't it?
It's worth looking out or looking into. Jesus.
We did look into it. We know exactly where to go to.
I meant looking into the fact that it's closed.
That is close to what we did.
Broke in and caused a cave in under his bar.
Right?
Or we can see if there's
We
any
could check
familiar
it out.
faces around there.
We could
or
check it
anything
out,
of interest.
Dan. We definitely could.
It's up to y'all.
What would you like to do, Giselle? Besides have another drink.
I will not drink no more. It's a little, it got me a little,
Okay,
little
okay.
fucky in the head, my guy.
All right. Then shall we go?
Where are we going?
Whalevers.
We're going to Wilbur's Wagon Works. You know, the place.
All
The
right,
place.
look. What place?
The place. The place.
It's not the place. The people.
I believe it's also the place.
Whalevers Wagon Works is the name. Something like that.
Yeah, it is Wilbur's
Let's-
Wagon. But it is the
Go on.
it is the place that we stuck into. So it is now the place.
Okay.
Try not to let other people overhear us. But I mean,
I'm gonna look at Jasir and do I notice anything off about him? Because he's acting kind of weird. Like, do I get any kind of
How much of that did you
explanation as
drink?
to why?
A lot. Nearly finished the first cup, and he wanted me to do more.
Never mind
Which
then.
is apparently really strong. So
it's better than ogre piss. I mean, giant froth.
It's roll a con save.
That's you, myth.
I know. Oh, it's the wrong one. Right now.
It's
Nope.
you just
You
drank
rolled a
it.
22.
You sit there and you guys are asking him if he's all right, and he's sitting there staring at the mug. It's a little bigger than normal. Wait a minute, this is a little oversized. A little taller than it's supposed to be too.
Mug.
Is this sitting there staring at it? He's like, no, man, you're fine. You just drank way more than you thought you did, because it's it's an oversized mug, and you drank it pretty quick. He's like, but I only had one. Like, nah, you had two. You just didn't know it. It's fine. You're just a little tipsy. And you guys look at it too and notice the same thing. Like, wait a minute, this thing's bigger in my hand than it's supposed to be. First time Joe's ever been able
No.
to say that. Oh shit. Anyway, take a stab at everybody else. I had to take a stab. Anyway, yeah.
Here you go.
Anyway, that's what she said. Yeah. No, it's bigger than it's supposed to be. You just feel a
All
little
right.
bit more than There's nothing off about it. It's just really good ale.
Just really good and working well. All
Yeah,
right,
it is.
so what am I supposed to do? I didn't have that. We had normal ales, by the way.
Yeah, what's normal? There's no such thing as normal.
Me and Ardan, we're good. We had
Yeah. Oh,
not
that.
dwarven
That's
ale.
fine. That's fine. All right. So you guys heading down to Wilver's?
Yeah, we're gonna head down to Welver's as soon as we get Zir going.
Yeah. So you get him to his feet. You guys walk outside and start walking that way. And as you get closer, because you're only a block away, get a little closer. It's dark outside, but some of the lamps are lit, and you can tell the oilman's been through and has changed all the lanterns, lit some of the lanterns and stuff, and in the street, and Harburg is standing outside of not like outside the building, but he's outside the building. He's in the street, kind of distance from the wagon works, and he's standing out front, staring at the building, kind of arms crossed, and looks like he's thinking.
Hey, buddy.
Harburg.
What's going on?
My friends, how are you today? I hope you
Well.
recovered well and haven't caused any more trouble in my little town here.
We don't think so.
Maybe not us specifically. As I
Mhm.
kind of just glance at
not.
the other person.
Of course, of course.
We did hear that this place is closed.
It wasn't.
It wasn't
Uh,
closed?
Is now. Wasn't. But
Why would it be closed now?
think I know. Whalver was one of the believers. That group of I've told you about them is self-important, self-appointed village elders that seem to think they run this place, pulling their strings from behind the shadows, if they were to believe that of themselves.
Well, I don't think we ran into him in the caverns below.
No, but your little escapades this morning and bringing Braylon back to the surface and raised some attention, and all of a sudden, Whalver's not the only one.
What do you mean Welver's not the only one?
Well, I tell you, he's not the only one to have left.
Left.
Gone. No one knows where he is. His doors are locked. You can look in his shop. Everything's still there. It says no one says he's seen him. I'll buy
Who
Erie.
else left?
I'll buy Erie. Milico. Everyone thought it was strange. The work stopped in the quarry at Milico and Albaeri's quarry north of the town is the one that you guys came out near. The work stopped halfway through the day. She sent everyone home, and no one's seen her.
Interesting.
Gone. Absolutely gone.
We
They're
didn't
not
run
gone
into
in the cave
them.
either.
They were on my short list for suspected members. I wasn't sure it was
Are they
true.
Are they in the cave? Did you search the cave?
They're gone.
They're gone.
We thought the same thing. Well, maybe they were laying low, but it would be, given we knew where the entrance was, it would just be futile of them to stay there. We had a look anyway. I sent a few people down, a few of my deputies. There's no one there. I wish you would have warned us
Interesting.
about a couple of our traps that were down there. They had some trouble and almost got one of them killed, but yeah.
And look at the rogue.
I have a feeling in the next few days we're gonna find out exactly who a few more of them were.
Hello?
We lost you.
Yep, you're gone.
You there?
Yeah, there you are. I have a feeling in the next few is where we heard.
Hmm. There's some things outside of town that we haven't been able to investigate. I don't have the manpower to send people, and I know there's some things going on that
Why
I
is he
don't know what else
breaking
is
up?
tied to. Me?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. We
Well,
heard some things outside of town that are tied to. Yeah, that's all you said. Maybe you didn't break up.
that's weird. Hold on a sec. I'm not breaking up on stream?
No,
Okay.
you're fine now.
Okay. Yeah, we've got some things outside of town that there's some other troubles going on in the region. I can't afford the manpower to go necessarily check out every suspicion. But I would appreciate some help. I don't know what else is going on that's tied to what
Yes.
the believers are doing here. There's rumors about a lot. Everybody's getting scared, but they don't talk about it. They're real hushed tones. And when
Well,
they meet, and if they're
let
talking
let
about
us
things,
help.
it's quick subject changes. And I'll get back to you. I want to prioritize. I need to see what, given this new information, maybe we can reprioritize some of the jobs for the things I need to check out. I need to
Yes.
evaluate.
Where did you have us go?
I want to spend a couple days evaluating who leaves and weigh some of the things against what I see and what we find out here. Um, the there's bandits running rampant in the roads. There's rumors of evil. Kaylessa keeps talking about this rock. I swear she's got. There's even rumors about the dead walking and about
We were talking about the rock earlier and going and checking it out.
Lance Rock is what she called it.
yeah, she's been on about it for a month or more. We there's even talk about ghosts. We don't know what to believe.
Well, maybe
Uh,
we could check
I
out
t-
Lance Rock and alleviate some of your, well,
I'm
investigation.
I'm at a loss right now. You can do that. You feel free. Ask around town, find out what else is going on. I can give you a list of things I've been worried about. But just to get Kaylessa to leave me alone, I appreciate it if you go check out Lance Rock. But the rest is there's other things, ghost stories and uh, dead dead people walking and graves showing up out of nowhere. There's bandits raiding the road to the south. I know right where the bandits are encamped, but I can't afford the people to go check it out, to go clear them out. I can point you to them on a map to narrow it down.
Well, maybe we could start there. One less issue on your half.
Since they're
I'd
south, it's on our way.
be much
It is on our
appreciated.
way.
I'm I'm bothered because I'm usually more put together than this and collected, and the fact that this was happening right underneath our noses, and I don't know what to do
Well,
about
maybe
it
if
at
y'all
this
had
point.
paid better attention.
Well, if you take care of your town, sir, and we'll take care of what's outside the town and come back and report to you. And if we find anything, well, and we take care of anything, it might cost.
I'd appreciate it. I don't know what we could afford, but we'll try to
I'm
recompense you in
sure
some way,
we'll
shape, or
work
form.
something out.
I'll give you 25% off down at Valavos. Uh, no.
I would have slit that man's throat when I had the chance.
He's a good man. He's always trying to pull one over, but he's a good man. He's seen a
Whatever thing
lot.
is.
He's seen a lot, and he's yeah.
Well, let's go check out south.
Maybe in the morning, not necessarily right now tonight.
I prefer the surprise. I'm well rested, and I can see.
I mean, I can too. Just it might. I'll go along if Jasir also agrees to it.
I'll agree.
Going on an adventure.
Go
I'm
south.
going on an adventure. Next session.
Yes.
All right. I'm personally going to call it here because what we're about to get into is going to take some time. So, yeah.